Hello. I'm just sitting here waiting. I just decided to start early because I'm so nervous. Oh my god. Hello to the one viewer. What's king? Um, I'm gonna wait to start reading for a little bit, but yeah, I'm just like really nervous. Yay! Hello. Oh my god, this morning has been wild. I like did all my chores. I've done laundry. I've been up since like 3 a.m. and I don't know, today it's just not a good body image day. I was like playing around with wigs, trying to find a good wig. And then the fit I wanted to wear, I didn't feel like good wearing it, so that's okay. I'm gonna show y'all my shirt, okay? Twerks for Karl Marx. I can't twerk. I wish I could. I should learn how to twerk in 2021. That should be a goal of mine. You look amazing. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. I swear. Oh my god, no. And I'm really gassy too because I had cabbage last night and then I had a bunch of cabbage this morning too. I just feel like a goblin. Like I just feel goblin-esque. So I was like really nervous and I was just watching the clock like waiting for 10 and I was like, you know what? I should just start early. I'm really nervous. Like might as well. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday morning thus far. I think I could finish the Communist Manifesto. Hello. Hi. Thank you. Also, I just want to say a huge thank you for 3K subs. Ah! Oh, really? That's so cool. Unfortunately, I won't be reading from a physical copy. I have the PDFs on my laptop, so I have the English and French version. I woke up to this. Woohoo! Good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well. But like I was saying to you guys, thank you for 3K subscribers. Like, I cannot. I cannot. Of course, that would not be without Tara Mooney's help, of course. Like, obviously. Her giving me that shout out was really sweet. And that was such a way, like, way to go amplifying black voices. I just really appreciated that, you know. I thought that was really kind of her to do that. And I don't know. But I'm happy that people are resonating with the message of my last video. I was like, I almost deleted it. I was really nervous to upload it. And I was like, oh, the lighting sucks, the audio sucks. I was like, oh, people are gonna get mad at me. Like, I was really scared to upload it. So I'm happy that people are watching it and are actually like listening to what I'm saying. And even people that don't agree, they have said, well, yeah, like, you know, I do think that like it does cause harm, you know. So I think that that's good. But yeah, so I'm really excited to be over 3K subs. Like, I'm incredibly excited. That's so exciting. Um, so yeah, so thank you guys. Let me see if I woke up to this. Okay, yeah, so I'm all caught up on comments. Maybe I will start reading early. I don't know. I said 10 and it's like 9:45. I was just too nervous. I was really freaking nervous. This is my water in my Deadpool cup. Pansexual icon. We stand. I love Deadpool. Okay, I thought my door was. Never mind. Yes, Deadpool. I love Deadpool. It's 12:47 p.m. Holy crap! Oh my god. Oh wait, no, that's completely normal. That's like Eastern Standard Time. What am I saying? Just kidding. I was like, oh my god, that's so late in the day. Like, no, you've just been awake for hours. Um, Let me know if my music is too loud. I made like a playlist of copyright-free songs to play in the background during the live stream. I thought that would just be like a nice little touch. I don't know. Um, but yeah, let me know if it's too loud for you guys. Okay, let's see. So what I was thinking about doing was reading like a paragraph or two in French and then reading the same paragraph in English. Realistically, the Communist Manifesto actually is not that long, so I do think I could finish it today. I can't speak French, but I'm excited. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that's why I think I'm going to translate it, because I don't want to just be like reading in French. We learning French today. And that's the other thing. Like, I'm gonna be reading in French. I am not fully fluent. However, I can sound out words, so I might be reading, but I'm not actually comprehending. Comprehending? Yes, comprehending. Like, what? Is that a comprehending? Am I saying that correctly? Anyways, I can't even speak English. What the hell? Yeah, I think it'll take about an hour. I think so too, because it's really not that long. So I've read like a few pages of both versions, and when I was reading it, I was like, like every few sentences, I would be like, okay, I understand that, and yes, power to the people. And then my eyes would kind of like glaze. I used to be a reader, okay, like in my childhood, because my mom restricted my internet access, and so I totally used reading as escapism. I may be reading, but I'm not comprehending. Like dead ass. Like, and when I was younger, I used to read like books like that. Like I used to read I used to get like we would go to the library every week or so, and in my hometown, the library is huge and it's gorgeous. It's like one of my favorite places on this planet. It's so wonky. I hate reading theory. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, I've learned that about myself over the past few weeks that like I enjoy discussing theory, but reading about it, like, okay, I enjoy discussing theory in a very casual tone. But when people like have philosophical debates, it is so difficult. But French communist theory. I feel like the French version goes harder in some sentences than the English version does. For me, when I read it, I have to Google each word's meaning. Yeah, luckily the version that I have, I downloaded from Marxist.org, which, by the way, the link is in the description below. So if you want to read along with me, or if you would like to download it for free, you can. Because this is our manifesto, okay? Like, you don't pay for it. But no, I'm just kidding. If you want a copy, I don't blame you. Like, I I do. Well, what I was saying earlier was I used to love reading, and I used to love like flipping the pages and smelling the books. And then when I got to high school, we had to read so much, and I hated it. I just grew to hate it. Baguette, oui oui. Our manifesto. Wow, watching your videos usually feels like hanging out and having a vibe. This is vibes. Ah, I'm so excited. Trash takes. Reading theory is hard. She needs to like I want her to like retire. Like me too. I fell out of love with reading after high school though. College did it. Oh god, college. I applied to go back to school and I'm supposed to start in the summer, but I haven't made a single. Oh, just kidding. Okay, no, I'm fine. Okay, I have an appointment with a college like person, and I thought that it passed, and I was like, holy crap! But it's in 2 days. Just kidding. So, no, I have an appointment to discuss my future with the college person, and it's like weird because all my friends are graduating this year, and I'm supposed. I didn't even do a full year, you guys. I dropped out of fashion school after like a quarter and a half. Like that's so pathetic. I thought you froze. No, no, no. Sorry. I had to like do math in my head and was like, today is the 24th. My appointment is the 26th. 24 plus 2 is 26. It's 2 days away. You're fine. Like, but that's how slow the brain cells were working in my head. Oh my god, I'm dead. It's so funny. Okay, let me get some water. Doing math and being pansexual. I know, like math used to make me cry. Fashion school. Well, the school I went to was like kind of a big deal school, and they have multiple campuses, and so I went to the campus that was closest to my neighborhood, and I was supposed to transfer to the LA campus, and I just felt so unprepared, and I realized, like, when it came to college, I realized that because of my mental health, I really wasn't like ready for college, and I was just jumping into it because that's what you're like supposed to do. And it was something that I never put actual thought into. And I also like I never envisioned life past high school. And so when I was in college, I had this weird like mental thing going on, and then I just dropped out. It just got too much. But also, I realized that I would not do well in the fashion industry, and I would not do well, like, in that bubble and setting. I am not into, like, I remember, like, people would always talk about, like, Instagram, and I did not give a shit. Like, the people in my major, I was a fashion design major, they were chill. But, like, everyone outside of my major just gave me, like, a headache. And the day I decided to drop out was when one of my classmates did a line, like, and I lost my wallet that day. I said, I'm not coming back, and I did it. Oh my god. Oh shit, am I lagging? Is it working? Okay, I'm a little laggy. Sorry. Let me make sure. Crying? Why are you crying? Am I still laggy? Sorry. I don't know why I'm laggy. Don't blame yourself. You never will tell yourself you don't like fashion. Yeah. The audio's good, though. That's good. Okay. I don't know why it's lagging. Okay, sorry. I don't know what's going on. My, I have a hotspot. I'm on that Metro PCS lifestyle, okay? But I film from my phone, if y'all didn't know, because I do have a lot of new subscribers, so maybe people don't know that. I film and edit on my phone, so I'm not using my but okay, that's good. Sorry, I don't know. I hope it fixes itself, because that's so embarrassing. I gotta be careful to drink enough water so that my voice doesn't sound all disgusting, but I also can't drink too much to where I have to go, like, pee. There's thirsty queen. I know. I try to drink my water, you know. I try to get it in, but it do be hard sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, it do be hard. It do be hard. Like, lately, I've been craving, like I feel like I want to make a smoothie or something, like, coconutty. I don't know. I've been craving I want boba. That's what it is. I want boba. But I have to take a trip. I have to go to, like, an Asian market to get some tapioca pearls. Which, it wouldn't be too terrible of a trip for me to go out and do that, but it would be a trip, you know? Like, I don't want to do that. Yay! Yes, a woman for the yellow. Amen for the yellow. Yellow is my fave. For a hot second, I was like, oh, maybe I should wear the yellow wig because it'll make me feel better. But then I was like, that'll be too much. That'll be too much. I gotta tone it out. I want to continue. I want to start, like, when I do add more wigs to my collection, I want to continue to get more, like, orangey wigs because I think it goes really well with my yellow, like, everything. Yes, we love the yellow. That makes me happy because I know some people, like, it is too much. And sometimes when I'm out and about, I know people are like, what the hell is this bitch wearing? Girl, you lagging, freezing up. Ah! I don't know why. What the hell? Let me make sure that my data is turned off. Damn, that sucks. I have no idea why I'm lagging. Am I still laggy? It's not that bad for me? Okay. It might just be phases. I don't know, y'all. My hotspot's turned off, so I'm just using my phone data. You're okay for me? Okay. On my end, it looks like I'm decent, so we'll see. Hopefully it don't be too much of a problem. Sorry. Maybe it's just me. No, I saw it for a second. Like, my hand was like, like, I saw it, so. But also, like I said, like, I'm on that Metro PCS lifestyle, so it's not, I ain't no Verizon, you know. It's no Verizon over here. Okay, so it's just about 10, so I think I'm gonna start reading Le Manifeste du Parti communiste. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, wait, hold up. Y'all are tilted. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay. You guys don't even know how many times, like, when I film a video, I have to edit me, like, adjusting the camera. Mess. Okay, let me adjust the lighting situation over here. Okay, here we go. Yes, on commence, c'est vrai. All right, so just to recap for people who might be joining, I'm going to be reading a few paragraphs in French, and then I'm going to read the English version right after. So, also, I am not, I am not completely fluent in French. French is my second language. I am an American person. I've never even been to France. So, 10 out of 10. I actually used to work at a boba shop, and I've made boba a lot. I've never made it from scratch, which is something I do want to try. So maybe I will do a little tutorial of how you guys can make boba. Because it is, if you get the tapioca pearls or the boba little balls yourself, it's really easy. Why did you decide to learn French? Oh, okay, so this is so cheesy, but I saw Ratatouille in 2007, just like everyone else did, and I loved that movie so much that I decided to learn French. That's literally what happened. And at the time, I had a friend who was Belgium, and so she taught me like how to count in French, and then Belgian, excuse me. I said Belgium, and then what else? She taught me how to count. She taught me like basic um, like greetings and things like that. And then my mom bought me a lot of French books as a kid. And then growing up, I would just watch movies in French, and I had no idea what they were saying, but it was just about like getting used to hearing it. And then I finally took a class for the first time in high school. And then I went to a French school for a year. And I actually have my B1 certificate, which I don't know how to explain that super fast, but basically it means that I am about an intermediate level with French. I wanted to get the B2 this year, but because of COVID, the tests have been canceled. So, and they only do the test twice a year. Oh wait, shit. I had boba for the first time yesterday. I hope you loved it. The first time I had it, my friend actually filmed a video of me trying it. It took me by surprise, but I love boba. Here in California, a lot of people don't know this, but there's a lot of Asian communities in Southern California, and so I have access to a ton of different boba places, and I love boba. I adore it, and it's really, I love like going into those places too, in those shops, and just trying like new different flavors and things like that. And a lot of boba places have almond milk alternatives too, and boba is vegan, so there you go. Burmese influence. Ooh, how did you like it? I got my B2, and wow, that's so cool. I want to try boba, but I don't know what to get. I think the best thing to try, like, because boba itself, it's just the balls. Like, the drink itself can be anything. So when you go to a boba shop, like, I always say get the Thai milk tea because that's like the most standard drink. But you could get like a lemonade boba drink and then just, get like be okay with the lemonade, but just try to get used to the boba because it is like it's a sensation, and then it's all up in your mouth, and you have to like chew and swallow. So some people don't like it. I love it. I'm like, and I have like I have reusable boba straws because I used to drink boba every day. Like y'all, it was a lifestyle, and I used to work at a boba shop. Like it was a thing for me. It was so good. Oh, the mango ones, those are good. The strawberry pearls. Ooh, the mango ones are good. So I can't eat this. Well, I want to make a video about the honey argument and veganism because there's a lot of interesting, like, philosophical, like, discussions to have there. But I don't consume honey anymore. But you can do this really cool thing where you make boba, like, translucent using honey. And it makes it sort of like, they call it crystal boba. They might also, like, okay, because some people call it clear boba, but clear boba can also be something completely different. And then there's grass jelly, which I think is disgusting. I hate grass jelly. I love the watermelon boba. Yes. I'm not a fan of watermelon, but sometimes, like, certain flavored watermelon things, I'm okay with. Like, I like watermelon and, like, infused lemonade, or, like, watermelon infused, like, coconut stuff. Like, when she's, like, the back note of the flavor, she's a queen. That's when she stars. Yeah, like, they have, like, y'all, and there's so many different kinds of boba shops out here in California, so there's just so many. Grass jelly's disgusting, and I'm sorry, but when I used to work at the shop, ooh, I would judge you so hard if you got grass jelly. I would be like, I'd be like, ew, you're a freak. Like, anyone that ordered grass jelly in my eyes was an immediate freak. Like, there's something wrong with you. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna get started. I tried this watermelon vegan jerky. I, growing up, I liked jerky, but then after a while, I never really ate it unless it was turkey jerky. I'm okay. I like the smoky flavor of jerky. That's what I like about it, you know? But have you guys seen that, like, jackfruit chicken stuff? I want to try that, but I'm also just kind of like, I'd rather just have chickpeas. Like, I don't know. That looks really intense. Like, you doing all that. It's a fruit. I hate how every comment section about honey from is that one. My honey is not like that. Like, okay, are you the honey industry? Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's a really complex conversation, and there's so many like angles to it, and I don't consume it anymore. I ended up giving it. I had it. I had some for a while, and I ended up actually throwing it away because it got really sticky and gross, and I wasn't using it, and there was like barely any left, so I just threw it out, and I don't plan on buying any. I want to try making simple syrup with like some sort of sugar, but anyways, child, let's get into this Le Manifeste du Parti Communiste. I've heard about jackfruit. Yeah, I've seen videos on Instagram, and I'm just like, I don't know about that one, Chief. All right, so just to recap, I'm going to be reading in French, then in English. French is my second language. I will do my best to pronounce things correctly. Yeah, I'm so nervous. Okay, here we go. Un spectre hante l'Europe, le spectre du communisme. Toutes les puissances de la vieille Europe se sont unies en une sainte alliance pour traquer ce spectre. Le pape et les tsars, Metternich et Guizot, les radicaux de France et les policiers d'Allemagne, quelle est leur position qui n'a pas été accusée du communisme par ses adversaires au pouvoir? Quelle est l'opposition qui, à son tour, n'a pas renvoyé à ses adversaires de droite ou de gauche? Ooh, child. Hold up. Let's sound out. Let's sound out. Okay. L'épithète infamante du communiste. En vrai francophone. Your accent is so good. Oh, merci. Merci beaucoup. My advice to anyone who wants to get a good French accent, who is that shadow man figure behind you? The clock? Are you talking about Bill or the clock? There's a lot of things behind me. There's like a Hello Kitty, and then there's this like, this is a handmade Mexican doll. I watch a lot of vegan content knowing, you know what? That's how I started. I started watching vegan content out of boredom, and I was like, you know what? These people are crazy. And also, I think with veganism, because like I consider myself really left leaning. Okay, I consider myself like I work in politics, and I try to be an advocate, and I try to be a good ally and activist, and I want to learn more. I'm always searching like to learn more and understand more. And so with veganism, when I approached it from a place of wanting to learn more, it was trying to understand animal liberation and what that had to do with like oppression in general, because I just never understood why animal rights activists like cared. I was like, why do you guys care? There's so much more important things going on in the world. And I feel like that's so terrible. And like, I don't know, like I can't imagine saying that to someone else. Like, why are you fighting for what you believe in? Shut up. There's other, like, I can't imagine, but we always say that to animal rights activists. And so finally, when I wanted to become vegan, that's why I started watching them, because it was like, I'm trying to understand where they're coming from. Yeah, you never know. Oh, merci beaucoup. Merci, comrade. Salut. Bis bis. The court scene from the Bee movie. Yes, 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 yes. She has so many amazing things to say about veganism, and she's actually one of the main reasons why I finally made that like connection, honestly. Yes, I completely agree with that. All right, so I'm going to start again. I'm going to read the English version now. A specter is haunting Europe, the specter of communism. All the powers of old Europe have entered into a holy alliance to exorcise this specter. Pope and Tsar, Metternich and Guizot, which I'm not even trying to sit here and act like I know what the fuck that is. I have no idea. French radicals and German police spies. Where is the party in opposition that has not been decreed as communistic by its opponents in power? Where is the opposition that has not hurled back the branding reproach of communism against the more advanced opposition parties as well as its reactionary adversaries? Jesus, Marx. Do y'all think this man got pussy? Like, I don't know. I don't know much about Marx, honestly. I don't know much about him. I know, like, probably as much as the average person does. He said, I know, like, he's trying to reach the word count. No, I'm just playing. I feel like if we break it down, let's see. Where is the party in opposition that has not been decreed as communistic by its opponents in power? Just kidding, I can't break that down. I don't have that power. I'm not that kind of person. Two things result from this fact. Communism is already acknowledged by all European powers to be itself a power. It is high time that communists should openly, in the face of the whole world, publish their views, their aims, their tendencies, and meet this nursery tale of the specter of communism with the manifesto of the party itself. So that I understand. And that I think still applies to today. I think that's a really good point. I think that we do need to like just have more of a conversation about like political ideologies, because y'all know I'm a Bernie stan, and the amount of times like, so working in politics, I've spent a lot of time talking with voters, and most of the time I never outwardly say what I believe in, but they take one look at me and assume like, young black girl, like you're probably not into Trump, you know, they make that assumption. um and I've had people, and I never do this unless I get a certain vibe from the person, because you never want to piss off like a voter. But I've gotten in like political debates with people at the door, and this one dude, like, he just was like, no, Bernie's a socialist. He is a socialist, man. And I was like, dude, like, there was no convincing him, like, because he was just so, like, in it. We need a communist manifesto for dummies. Oh, Mark's kind of racist. I have heard that before, and I want to look into that because I have heard that actually. Like, what the fuck? My vegan teacher was gonna do it. Or my friend was gonna do it. That is hilarious. Minecraft, like, I've watched people play it. Video games, I don't understand what's going on. Like, my brain, it's just too much on the, like, I don't know. My brain isn't wired to, like, understand video games. Like, I can watch people play them, or I can watch people play video games, but like me playing them myself, I'm just like I have no idea what's going on. But that's hilarious. Does she stream herself playing games? I'm very new to this. Communism and socialism they're very similar. Oh geez. Okay. Communism, I feel like, is a little bit more extreme, and I'm saying extreme, but don't take that with a negative connotation, than socialism. And communism is about like completely dismantling the systems and rebuilding from the ground up, and making sure that the people, us, the working class, that we have the power and the means of production. So what does that mean? Right now, our society is set up so that we have to work for someone, and we give them our labor, and in turn they give us money. We're not being paid for what the value of our labor truly is. And this is where the minimum wage debate comes in, which I know has been a hot topic lately, which I don't know. Right now, the minimum wage in California is, I want to say, it depends on your county. It's probably between $12 or $14. And I know you might be thinking like, oh my God, that's so much money. In California, that's really not a lot of money. Like, and it's been proven that no one, like anywhere, federally, nationally, no one can afford to live off of the minimum wage. What do you think I should say to make it better? How do you think I should... Wait, what's your name? The Felicitix? Sorry, I don't want to get too close to the camera, but I also... Wait, where are my glasses? How do you think I should redefine my definitions of it so that I explain it in the best way possible? I think the value of our labor bit. I think about it a lot. No, for real. And I'm going to admit this too, because up until this year, I've worked mostly minimum wage entry-level jobs, and this year, for the first time, I had like a manager-ish position, and I was being paid much more, and I was working really hard, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I didn't have to be on my feet all day. I didn't have to be, like, you know, just in comparison. It was just really crazy, you know? Something I definitely thought about. $7.25 in Texas. I was paid less for the same job I'm doing when I was under 18. Yeah, that's rude too. Bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour, comment ça va? Alright, I'm going to go back to the French version now. Alright. Il est grand temps que les communistes exposent à la face du monde intérieur en... I always struggle with this word. I always do it. I always struggle with this word. Entier, I cannot, entier, leur conception, leur but, et leurs tendances. It's really funny because in French, there's this thing called faux amis, and basically it's the idea that you might see a word that in English, like you might see a word that looks like an English word, but it doesn't mean anything related to the English word. And so the word but in French is but, and it means like goals. Oof, excuse me. Hello. That's me too. My teacher will make us turn on the camera, but when I gotta read something, I am so blind, and I'm not saying that like in a funny haha way. I literally cannot see at like in the dark. Like okay, obviously no one can see in the dark. I can't see at night anymore. Like when I go outside, if the sun isn't out, I cannot see without my glasses. Like I physically cannot see anything. It's so bad. I legit just found your channel. The last video I made an hour ago. I'm so stoked. Wow, it's OMG, welcome! That is so exciting, Jessica. Hello. Thank you. Have you seen Bernie? Yes, I have. Your side of king. I have seen Bernie with the gloves. They're so... The Twilight ones, I think, make me laugh the most. Twilight is actually... I've watched that series in French so many times. I can't even tell you. So many times. Qui les oppose au contre du spectre communiste, une manifeste du parti lui-même. I feel like I'm learning French and communism. Have you seen Thoughts? No! Thought Slime. That sounds like a familiar name too. I feel like I've seen like a few, like one or two of their videos before. No, I haven't. I'm not particularly a huge fan of this man's channel, but I did watch Obese to Beast response. I didn't think it was anything too grand. I did think what was funny was D'Angela Wallace actually replied to A Natural Vegan, like in the comment section of her video. I think it's sad that she's, like, willing to die on these hills for, like, a trash human person. Like, and one thing, this is a bit of a tangent, but one thing I thought was interesting was she said that in her old days, she used to think that people might be bad for veganism, but now she doesn't really feel that way anymore because people are either gonna... I don't know. I can't remember. I don't want to like misspeak. I don't want to misspeak for her, so I'm not gonna finish the quote. But the first part of that was so interesting to me because it was like, but don't you see all the people? Like you even mentioned in your iNabber video that he encouraged people to go get chicken, and you said that that was a problem. So why didn't you? So why don't you see that that vegan teacher is directly contributing to people going out to go get more chicken? Like I don't understand. I don't know. I just thought that was weird. She is crazy. It was really good. Thought Slime, Twitch. Twitch scares the shit out of me, okay? I've gotten into Twitch streamers like within the past few like weeks or months. And so I watch their clips on YouTube, but like the actual site itself scares the fuck out of me. I can't like understand how chat works. Like I just don't understand Twitch. It's so confusing. But I like to watch like their clips on YouTube. So maybe let's see. TS talked about it on Twitch with the goat and the goblin. Okay, the goat and the goblin. Like all these names sound really familiar to me. Alrighty, here. I'm never gonna finish the Communist Manifesto. C'est à cette fin que des communistes diverses nationalistes se sont réunis à Londres et ont rédigé le manifeste suivant qui est publié. Oh wait, crap. Oh no, just kidding. Publié en anglais, français, allemand, italien, flamand, et danois. Okay, so basically, the Communist Manifesto was published in English, French, German, Italian. I'm guessing flamand is... I literally have no idea. I've never seen that word before in my life. Is danois? I'm pretty sure that's Dutch. I have no idea, though. Me too. I like some of these streamers. Karl Marx is very smart. You can't lie. Yeah. Me too. Yeah, like Twitch is just so scary. Like I'm scared of Twitch. Like I'm scared. There's such a specific culture on. First of all, I thought Twitch and Discord were the same thing. It's Flemish. Okay, that's I was gonna say Fleming. I was gonna say Fleming. And I was like, it's not Fleming. That's not the word. Oh, merci beaucoup. Oh, limonade citron. Je te connais. Oui. Merci beaucoup. Merci. Everyone always says that. They say your accent's so cute and sweet. And I'm like, is it though? Because I feel like, if I'm in a groove where I'm constantly listening to French and I'm actually like doing a good job with keeping up with it, then I feel good about it. But then sometimes I start speaking French and I'm like, gem apple. Like, it's so bad. Was the Communist Manifesto. Oh, so originally, I thought it was originally published in German and then French, and then I think English came a little bit while. Actually, in the, there's like a huge, like, preface, and it, like, for all of the different languages, and it goes more into depth on the history of how they came to be, which I think is interesting. I think the English version was actually partially translated by a woman. If I'm not mistaken, I totally could just be pulling it out of my ass, though. Yeah, but that's all in the PDF, too. Because it was also translated into Russian, too. To this end. All right. Bourgeois, a proletarian. That sounds so weird to say, like, in English. The history of all... Here to? Of all here to? Is that how that word is spelled? For real? Okay, existing society is the history of class struggles. Free men and slave. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I didn't read this. Partition and plebeian, pleb, lord and serf, guild master and journeyman, in a word, oppressor and oppressed, stood in constant opposition to one another, carried on an interrupted, now hidden, now open fight, a fight that each time ended either in a revolutionary reconstruction of society at large or in the common ruin of the contending classes. In the earlier epochs, I believe that word is, of history, we find almost everywhere a complicated arrangement of society into various orders, a manifold. Whoo, child! I'm having a harder time with the English one than I was the French one. A manifold gradation of social rank. In ancient Rome, we have patricians, knights, plebs, slaves. In the Middle Ages, feudal lords, vassals, guild masters, journeymen, apprentices, serfs. In almost all of these classes, again, subordinate gradations. The modern bourgeois society that has sprouted from the ruins, wow, of feudal society has not done away with the class antagonisms. It has but established new classes, new conditions of oppression, and new forms of struggle in places of the old ones. I mean, that is literally so true. We can even like apply that to when people say like, "Oh, well, slavery ended," and it's like, "Well, yeah, but do you think that like Abraham Lincoln signing the Emancipation Proclamation, do you think that that just like boom, oppression killed? Oppression has been defeated. Well, like not all oppression, obviously, more so like black oppression in the United States specifically. But it's like, no, that doesn't make any damn sense. Like that makes no sense. Yeah, let me make sure I'm keeping up with the comments. I gotta work. Edit. Peace out. Bye. Thank you so much for joining anyways. Some of these French words sound like, yeah, loads of English words are from French, especially the long ones. Yeah, it's so true. Am I just dumb? Please. Like, I don't have the time to tell you all the lasting effects. I really do not either. Like, and like, you know those like, you know those like kente like memes. Like, I don't want to be out here like, but for real, that's how I feel. Like sometimes, like, ooh, child, like, people just. It's really easy when you don't have to experience something to not think about it. Like I don't have to think about like finding food. I can find food. I live right next to a bodega and there's grocery stores all around me. I don't have to think about getting up and walking in the like every day. That's not something I even have to think about. So, you know, you know, not to excuse it, but sometimes I'm just like, okay, man, whatever. Like, you know, I don't know. Girl, spilled. He do be spitting facts though. Okay. L'histoire de toute société jusqu'à nos jours n'a été que l'histoire de lutte de classe. Ouf, child. Homme libre et esclave. Patricien et plébéien. Baron et serf. Maître du jurande et compagnon. Et en moi oppresseur et opprimé. En opposition constante. En mener une, une guerre. Does Carl talk about veganism in this book? I don't believe so, actually. I don't believe so. Or ever. Karl Marx didn't, and I can't remember this man's name. He's actually a French philosopher. He was a nudist and an anarchist. Yes, the music. All the music, by the way, is linked in the description if you guys like check it out. This is all copyright-free music too, so canceled. Karl Marx wasn't a vegan. He wasn't as woke as he could have been. No, but there's this French like anarchist nudist, and he was a vegetarian. I don't know if he consumed dairy or eggs. I don't really know, but I cannot remember this man's name, which is unfortunate. But he wrote an essay in English, actually. I thought the essay was originally in French, but he actually wrote the essay in English entirely. And it was an essay about being a vegetarian, and I think it was written in like 1901 or something crazy. And it was just really interesting to French anarchists. Like, for real, this dude was really ahead of the game. Like, this dude was just out here doing something. I don't know what he was doing. But yeah, he was a really wacky dude, and I don't know. I know vegans. I know a lot of mainstream vegans, especially, don't like to attach politics to veganism. But like, it's literally inherently political. Like, I don't understand how you can think that like it has nothing to do with politics. Like, I genuinely don't understand vegan phobia theory. Like, they're the worst, right? Like, I don't. That doesn't make. Are you being serious right now? Do you really not think that you're literally like not buying? Like, I don't. Like, oh my god, Unnatural Vegans video killed me. Because the thing is, ever since Black Lives Matter, I haven't watched a single one of that lady's videos. Like, I watched her 2 videos that she did on the matter, and I literally moved on. And then, like, the past week, I've been watching, like, bad take after bad take after bad take. And it's just, I'll just be sitting there, like, just laughing because it's so like stupid. Like it's just beyond thought of any kind. Like they're the worst and the only ones that do are small. Yeah, like that's something I've noticed. Like a lot of leftist, like anarchist or communist vegans, like are no longer on YouTube. Like their channels are dead, or they just upload like really sporadically. But there's a few smaller channels that I've been really, really getting into, and natural vegans. Like, yeah, I mean, she used to be a raw foodist, so there you go. Like, I know she doesn't subscribe to that anymore. I know she talks about it. She talks against it, excuse me now. But, I mean, I don't know. Ciao. Anyways, so. Straight up go. I had to straight up go. A privileged vegan. And you know what? Like, in many ways, I also try to always recognize my privilege when it comes to being vegan. I live in California, y'all. Like, it is so easy for me to get, like, vegan cheese, vegan meat. It's not something I even have to really think about. It's so easy. Mexi seems cool. I'm not a vegan. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. I'm not one of those vegans. Like, be a lot of okay, so I have a lot of new subscribers, but I've talked about this openly before. I've struggled with an eating disorder in my life, and currently I'm recovering. And because of that, I don't believe in shaming people for what they have on their plate personally. And when I was really struggling with my eating disorder, I had vegans tell me that I was a bad person for eating meat, even though that was like the only thing I had eaten in like days. And so I don't like to do that to people, just personally. I don't, because I feel like shaming people, like I feel like trying to make people understand versus shaming people for when it comes to veganism, because eating meat is so normalized in our world. It's not something that people even have to think about doing. It's not something that most of us put any thought into. We go to the store, we pick up the packaged food, we go home and we eat it. We go out to eat, we eat our food, and we don't think about where it comes from. And that's honestly like a first world thing in general. Like, we do that with the clothes we wear, we do that with the products we buy. We do that, like, period. But especially when it comes to eating meat. And so, just for me personally, like, I don't want anyone to feel like ashamed if they're not like, I don't know, like I just don't want to put that out there in the universe, you know, like I don't know. I have to disconnect. Maxi seems cool, yeah. Thank you for your humor. Je dois me disconnect. Merci. Yes, I have a Mylène Fermé video, presque. I'm trying to figure out which album I want to listen to next. That's the thing, because I've had a lot of recommendations, mais je suis pas certaine lesquelles je veux écouter, mais je vais décider. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Dans les premières époques historiques, nous constatons presque partout une organisation complet de la société en classes distinctes, une échelle graduée des conditions sociales dans la Rome antique. Nous trouvons des... Oh wait, did I already read this? Oh no, I didn't. Particienne. I keep forgetting I already read that in English. Okay, that's why. Particienne, des chevaliers, des plébéiens, des esclaves au Moyen Âge, des seigneurs, des vassaux, des maîtres de coopération, des compagnons, des serfs et de plus dans chacun de ces classes une hiérarchie particulière. Oh God, sometimes that is so funny. Oh my God. I want to go vegan. My relationship with food was so messed up. So I'm thinking. I think that, okay, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist, and I haven't, like, I'm in recovery from an eating disorder. So if you want to eat more plant-based foods, to try new foods, and to expand maybe the foods that you eat, I think that's great. But I will say that I also don't think that, like, going vegan is automatic. Like, for some people, going vegan sometimes can make those situations a lot scarier. And my suggestion for you is, if you're already saying that your relationship with food is messed up, maybe you should go to a nutritionist or dietitian, because like, for me, I have a therapist and I have a nutritionist, and I also went to my doctor's recently and told him that I'm vegan, and I have to schedule a blood test and everything like that. So I do think that's important too, because especially if you don't know about nutrition, because that's why so many people struggle with going vegan, because they do it overnight, or they don't think about, like, the different food groups that you have to, keep track of, that you're intaking, and it's hard to do that. I think the reason why it was easy for me to do that was because I had an eating disorder. That was something that I did previously. And so it was just kind of, like, easy to already think about proteins and carbs and, like, different food groups in a way to where, okay, what can I eat to get this? You know what I mean? But yeah. Aw, thank you so much, Amatrina Witch. Thank you so much. I love your jewelry. I love your channel. Thank you so much. Love you too. But yeah, also, I do agree that it is really hard for people to be 100% vegan. I do agree with that. I transitioned really slowly. I want to make a video on my journey to veganism, but I feel like it's too early for me to make a video on it. I don't know. But because I was plant-based for, like, months before I was vegan. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, I don't know. And for me, being vegan has helped me with my recovery. But that's my journey, and that's my experience. And I would never get up on a soapbox and be like, if you want your eating disorder to go away, go vegan. Like, I would never say that, because I don't think that that's true, like, at all. I will say, oh, that's okay. It's okay. It's really hard to learn how to eat foods, and in a weird way, my eating disorder taught me a lot about nutrition, like, a lot, because, I was obsessed with, like, food. So I learned a lot about food groups and nutrition and things like that. Yeah, safely. Yeah, I agree. I think the situation is different for everyone. But don't feel bad if you do really want to make a change, I suggest seeking out a nutritionist so that way you have support, because you don't want to spiral out of control. And that's the thing, like, my diet now, I eat so much more than I did when I ate animal products, and my eating isn't, like, this might sound weird because in your head you're thinking, well, you don't eat that much, you don't eat that many food groups as you did before, so how can this be? But my eating is, like, way less restrictive now than it was before, and I know that sounds crazy, but I don't think about, like, now I just go in the kitchen, I make a meal, and I eat it, you know? And I know that sounds like, okay, like, whatever, but for the past 2 years, that has not been my life. Like, so that's been really healing. Are you a communist? I don't consider myself a communist because I definitely think it's an ideology that I need to learn more about, which is why I wanted to read the Communist Manifesto. I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, I'm happy that makes sense. But I don't really know, like if you were to take all of my political ideologies and, like, the way that I think and see the world, I would probably lean somewhere between socialist and communist, like, more than likely. I think UBI is a good thing. I do believe that corporations like Amazon and Tesla are killing our planet and us, like, and I don't like capitalism, and I think that's because of the life experiences I've lived, like being poor and living in the ghetto, like, so that's just me personally, but I definitely don't, like, if someone were to call me a communist and they were trying to do it in an insulting way, I probably would just be like, okay, like, I probably wouldn't care. Exactly. Thank you, sons of someone's. Exactly. Yes, that is completely true. That's the other thing. That is, like, the main thing. You don't have to just, like, you can, like, for me, I gave up beef in 2019. And then, like, I was dairy free back in 2018. So I was already without dairy for like 2, almost 3 something years by the time I actually became vegan. So, you know, you don't have to do it all at once. It can be a slow process. Go at your own pace. And also, there's no such thing as a perfect vegan. There's still products that are in my life that I know aren't vegan, um, like household products, like my deodorant and my lip gloss and things like that. But, it's a process and it takes time. And I'm still learning, you guys. Like, I am not this, like, vegan, like, I mean, there's vegans that have been vegans for decades, and we're seeing them act like fools online. So, like, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that. All right. Wait, let me see. I honestly feel so bad. I feel like it's peak capitalism. Yes, it literally is. It is. It is. It's ingrained in our culture. Like, it's like it's not just our economic system. It's like a cultural thing to be capitalist and to have, like, individualistic, like, opinions and to not care about your fellow man. Like, I was watching this video, and I don't know who this man is, but his name is Ariel Pink. And do you guys know All Gas No Brakes? I was watching that. I don't remember this dude's name, but I was watching All Gas No Brakes interview Ariel Pink, and he pretty much said, like, if poor people are poor, then they're poor. Like, deal with it, bitch. And this is a man that comes from, like, a rich family. And I was just like, what is going, like, the disconnect? Oh my God. But see, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I grew up in a very nice, like, beachy neighborhood, and I've heard some of those people say some things, man, and I'm like, y'all have never left this area, and it's so obvious. You've never talked to a single, like, person in your life outside of your, like, bubble. It's just crazy. exploitation that results. Yeah, no, like, that's why I know, like, what people don't realize, people always get upset because they're always like, not everything's racist, not everything's discrimination. But what they don't realize is oppression is literally embedded in our society. It exists, like, it's so ingrained in our world, and like nearly everything can be pointed back to like exploitation of some kind. Like, I don't know. Like all that bootstraps BS. And it's literally always the people that have never had to do that. Always. It's always them saying it. And I'm like, you guys, do you even know what a boot is? Like, all right. I have to get back to reading because I'm still on the first page. I've just been talking with you guys. We've just been chilling with you guys, which is fine. Like, hey, who cares? But damn, I said I would read the thing, you know? Like, ah! Ah! Oh, I'm just dropping shit. Okay. So let's go. Oh, I already read that. La société bourgeoisie moderne, élevée sur les ruines de la société féodale, n'a pas aboli les antagonismes de classe. Elle ne fait que substituer de nouvelles classes, de nouvelles conditions d'oppression, de nouvelles formes de lutte à celles d'autrefois. Cependant, le caractère distinctif de notre époque, de l'époque de la bourgeoisie, est d'avoir simplifié. Oof, child, that was terrible French. les antagonismes de classe. La société se divise de plus en deux vastes camps ennemis en deux grandes classes diamétralement opposées, la bourgeoisie et le prolétariat. Proletariat, yes, to a mom. Ma perruque est sur Mars, baby. Take care, yes. Let's get to reading. Bye, sons of someone. Thank you so much. You've been such a pleasure to have in chat. Thank you. Oh my god, let me get some more water, child. Okay. Des serfs du Moyen Âge naquiront les bourgeois des premiers. Oh my god, what even is that word? Agglomération urbaine de cette population municipale sortiront les premiers éléments de la bourgeoisie. Why did I say it like that? La dévergute de l'Amérique. Ouf, excuse me. La circumnavigation de l'Afrique offrit à la bourgeoisie naissante un nouveau champ d'action. Les marchés de... On dit... Okay, there's a word in here that I don't want to say personally, so I'm just going to skip over it. Et de la Chine, la colonisation de l'Amérique et le commerce colonial, la multiplication des moyens d'échange et en général les marchandises dont on essor jusqu'alors inconnu au négoce. Oh, child. Sorry, y'all. That was a lot. I'm trying to see if the English version is going to have this word in there. I feel like that word's not going to be in the English version. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Oop. Oh, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much giving us professional linguist. I swear. What word is it? You know that word that begins with an O that was used to describe like Chinese people and it's used to describe rugs? Like so it was I've never seen that word in French, number one, but in the English version just says Chinese and the French version says the other word. But I think that's so weird. That's oh, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable, okay? Like that's not funny, but I'm gonna get some water, y'all. That was just so weird. I was like, child. Anyway, so you know what's really crazy? My mom a few years back found draft papers from like World War I, maybe, and it said circle your race, and it just said Negro, white, and then it said the other one, and I was like that wasn't the official government like papers, you know? Oh. Because the English version just says East Indian Chinese. Okay, that makes more sense now. I'm literally dead. That made me so uncomfortable. I was like, and see, that's why context is important. Oh my god. French has a lot of weird moments like that because the word for late is literally the R slur, but they don't say it like that. And like it's just so weird. Like but yeah, French has a lot of weird moments where you're like you know how like in Korean like I is like naga and you know like it's just like little things like that where it's like it's just funny like how translation works. I can't believe I did it. That's so funny. All right. Now let's go back to the English version. So basically, he's talking about how like old systems of oppression have just turned into new ones. Ooh, child, this wig, y'all. Let me fix the bayayang. Okay, there we go. Does that look any better? I don't know. Um, okay. Our epoch, the epoch of the bourgeoisie, possesses, however, the distinct feature. Oh, I already read that. Just kidding. From the serfs of the Middle Ages sprang the charted burghers of the earlier towns. Burghers. Y'all, I don't have internet, so I can't like Google this. So I don't know what burghers like of the earliest towns. From these burgess, the first elements of the bourgeoisie were developed. Excuse me. The discovery of America, the rounding of the Cape, opened up fresh ground for the rising bourgeoisie, the East Indian and Chinese markets, the colonization of America, trade with the colonies, the increase in the means of exchange and in commodities generally gave to commerce, to navigation, to industry, an impulse never before known, and thereby to the revolutionary element in the tottering feudal society a rapid development. The feudal system of industry, in which industrial production was monopolized by closed guilds, now no longer sufficed for the growing wants of the new markets. The manufacturing system took its place. The guild masters were pushed on one side by the manufacturing middle class. Division of labor between the different corporate guilds vanished in the face of division of labor in each single workshop. Oof, child. Madeline. When you translate it, yeah, no, they do. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Hi. Hi, Joel. What's popping? Yes, this is just supposed to be chill. Chill vibes. Chill vibes. I'm still like only on page 15 of the Communist Manifesto, but we getting there, we getting there. So for those of you guys that just joined, what I've been doing is I've been reading in French and then in English. Really, now I'm reading in English and then in French, but well, no. No, just kidding. Yeah, I'm still reading from French to English. Oh my god, I'm such a mess. Meantime, casual communism, chilling. Oh my god, this is the future the right fears. That's so funny. I feel like, in a way, casual. Wait, how did you say it again? Casual, chill indoctrination. I feel like that's the most effective way, you know? Like, just casually talking about some theory, you know? Why not? Meantime, the markets kept ever growing, the demand ever rising, even manufacture no longer sufficed. Thereupon, steam and machinery revolutionized industrial production. This is fascinating because right now we're seeing that happen with automation, which is why earlier I brought up UBI. You know, I was a Bernie girl. I was a Bernie bitch. I have a little Bernie right there, and then I also have another Bernie thing. There's actually a video of me. God, that video might have been filmed. It was either filmed in 2019 or like early 2020, like January 8th, 2020, okay? Like, relaxed radicalization. I love these. Like, they're so funny. But literally, yes. And, but my point was, I loved Bernie, but I liked Andrew Yang. I liked him in the primaries. I was interested in what he had to say. I definitely knew he wasn't going to get nominated, and I think he knew that too. But I liked him, and I thought he had good things to say. My favorite candidates out of everyone running were Bernie, Elizabeth Warren, and Andrew Yang. Probably those are probably my like three faves. Literally, everyone I knew that worked in politics, all of us, nobody thought Joe Biden was gonna get the nomination. Like, I did not think that he was gonna get nominated. And then all these old black people who haven't voted in like so long just came out of the woodworks and voted for that man. And I don't understand. It still baffles me to this day. It really do. Peaceful prolétariat. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Avec du pain. Okay. Uh, but yeah, like it is interesting because I think one of the main reasons why people are so afraid of like robots and automation is because, well, then where does that leave me? You know, like where does my job go? And if we had things like UBI, it wouldn't matter. And I think it's so crazy. Like, again, I know this is just me being me, but like we're so brainwashed. Like, why do you think you have to work to live? Think about that. Why why can't life be better than it is now? Why? Like, literally why? Like, I just don't understand. Why do you think your worth is tied into how hard you drive yourself into the grave? Like, oops, I just spit a little bit. Sorry. But you know, I just think that's so weird. I really liked Yang. Yeah, he kind of got the Bernie treatment, I feel like, where he was kind of like, well, Bernie, I feel like he got even worse than Bernie, honestly, but people were not talking about him. I'm happy he's running for mayor in New York City, and I hope he gets it. You know, I like him. I think he's really awkward, and I think he brings like a new vibe to politics. Like, he has such an approachable, chill, just awkward vibe about him. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's good, like, for politics. Like, I just feel like he's not. I don't know. I don't know much about him, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, praise Yang, like, you know. But but I just think overall, like, when you look at the people we have in this industry, I get a sense of hope from him. I don't know why. The place of the manufacture was taken by the giant modern industry. Oh, wait. Do y'all see why I am so bad at reading? Like, I am literally so bad. Okay, no, I was right. The place of the industrial middle class by industrial millionaires, the leaders of the whole industrial armies, the modern bourgeoisie. Those are your Elon Musk's, your Jeff Bezos, Jeff Bezos's, and your Mark Zuckies, your Mark Zuckerbergs of the world. I don't know. Out of all three of those men, which one do I despise the most? Okay, on principle alone, I think I despise Jeff Bezos the most. Like, I just think Amazon is so evil. And I'm saying that this shirt is from Amazon, okay? So I'm not, like, if you use Amazon, do you, boo. But I genuinely try not to use Amazon. Like, I think this was the last thing I got from Amazon, actually. Like, the only times I've used Amazon in my life was when I was, like, in a pinch and I needed something, like, that weekend and I knew it would get delivered. But I hate Jeff Bezos. I also hate the Walmart family, the Waltons. Elon Musk. Yeah, and what I was gonna say. Gotta eat to live, gotta steal to eat. What I was gonna say, though, was socially, Elon makes me the most angriest because he sort of gets away with, like, why is he considered smart? This man literally had an acid trip, like, publicly. Like, what is happening here? The bar is so low. Like, right? Right? Elon, like, something about Elon Musk just, like, infuriates me. I don't know why. Like, and again, that's why I said, like, on a principle level, like, I think that Amazon does more evil than Elon Musk does. Like, I feel like Amazon has contributed to more harm in the world than Elon has. But I think socially, Elon sucks. And I just, I don't know. Like, just go to his Twitter. No, Elon's really transphobic. Yeah, like, no, yeah, Elon's really, really transphobic. And that's, okay, that's the thing that always makes me laugh, is because people are always asking me to react to Grimes and to listen to Grimes. Before she got with Elon, honestly, I really wasn't into it, personally. But after she got with Elon, it was kind of like, weren't you all, like anti-capitalist, like woke vegan, like what is going on here? Like, you literally are sleeping with the enemy. Like, what is happening? Like, and then you have offspring with the enemy? Like, you don't just I mean, hey, it's her life. Like, it's her life. It's her life. So if she wants to do that, that's her right. But it kind of just made me go, like, were you just repeating things you heard from other people, or did you actually believe in the things you were fighting for? Like, I don't see how someone can hold the beliefs that she claims to, like, hold and then get with Elon. Like, like, her and him, I just do like that when I see them. Grimes really said, I don't care if my identity is respected. Oh, that's so funny. That's really funny. Yeah, Elon, he has said a lot of transphobic, like, he's tweeted a lot of transphobic shit, and he's stupid. Like, I don't think he's smart at all. Like, so Grimes is okay with people using, like, any pronouns, so they don't care about she, her, him. Like, they don't care about that. But yeah, she has come out and said that, like, she's sort of gender, I can't remember if she said gender fluid or just, like, non-binary. I can't remember which word she used exactly, but she doesn't really care about, and, like, I don't call myself gender fluid or non-binary, but that's kind of how I am. Like, I genuinely don't care whatever pronouns you want to use. I don't get upset about dude, cis, her, like, queen, king. Like, if someone called me king, I wouldn't get upset. Like, I don't I don't know. And then like, cause when I think about gender, for me, I don't think of myself in terms of a gender. I just think of myself as like me, like just as a human person. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I don't really care. Like, you do you, boo. But yeah, like I think Janelle Monáe is like that too, where she's talked about gender too. I'm gender fluid and trans. Oh, I'm sorry. Elon Musk is so lame, but secure the bag. No, literally, like literally, Elon doesn't respect like I'm pretty sure. So the like I don't remember exactly what he said, but like I know he's spoken out against like gender fluidity before, and Grimes it wasn't even a wait, what is that called? Not a subtweet. Is it a subtweet? Why is my brain just on empty right now, y'all? Like, this is so bad. But she like she quote tweeted him and was like, "Babe, I love you. Let's have this conversation later, but like, please stop." And it's like, Jesus Christ, like quote tweet. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Like, it's just like Jesus Christ. Grimes makes me cringe, like on such a deep, like personal level. I can't explain it. She just, something about her. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie though. I heard like a few seconds of some song of hers, and it was a bop. Like it was a bop, and I was like, "Damn, I'm upset that I liked it." Like I was really mad. Because my friend was playing it, and I was like, "Oh, what is this? Like, ooh, what is this?" And she was like, "It's Grimes," and I was like, "Turn it off!" Like, I was like, "We don't play Grimes here." Like, like for real. Like, I was like, "Oh shit, oh shit!" Like it was like a vibe, you know. Like I can't remember what song it was, but I was like, "Oh, oh!" Like, all right, I'm gonna finish this page and then go back to French. Did she wear bindies? Stop. Yo, 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 yo. That is so. Why would you do that? Like, I don't understand. Like people. I don't know. There's this. There's this person that I was friends with in middle school, and we had a huge falling out, and we ended up not being friends at all by the time high school came around. And they like completely changed like by the end of high school. And it's weird because like their dad is a cop, but they would like try to like out woke people, but they also were like white and like Buddhist, and they were like bindi. It's just embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I don't know. It was just like, ooh, child. Like, for real. Like, it's not a costume. And then it's just like, what are you? I would never. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've never had like a drive to like do certain things like that. You know? I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like the things people be doing. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Each step in the development of the bourgeoisie was accompanied by a corresponding political advance of that class. An oppressed class under the sway of the feudal nobility, an armed and self-governing association in the medieval commune, here independent urban republic as in Italy and Germany. Their taxable third estate of the monarchy as in France. Afterwards, in the period of manufacturing proper, I think proper is such a funny word. And I think it's funny when British people use it. Anyways, where was I? Serving either the semi-feudal or the absolute monarchy as as a counterpoise against the nobility and in fact cornerstone of the great monarchies in general. The bourgeoisie has at last, since the establishment of modern industry and of the world market, conquered for itself, in the modern representative state, exclusive political sway. This is true. But basically what he's saying is, like, the bourgeoisie, like, all the billionaires, they literally... It was just a fly. It was a fly, but the light made it look so much bigger. I'm sorry. Okay. The billionaires hold all the money. And, okay, how do I say this? Goddamn fly. People don't know how much money goes into politics, okay? And I'm saying that because, like, I've seen, like, the budgets for things, and I'm just like... And this is public information. And when you look up people's donors, it literally all goes back to, like, the same, like, 5 groups and, like, multi-billion-dollar families. It's just odd. So that's why when people ask, why is it so hard to get things changed? Politicians are literally and I'm sure most people watching this know this, okay? But they're literally being paid to make sure that nothing gets done. And, like, okay, to bring veganism into it, this is why the meat and dairy industry is so prevalent. Like, we are all taught growing up that we need to have at least 3 glasses of milk per day for strong, healthy bones, right? That is a complete lie. That is literally a lie. In fact, drinking too much milk can cause osteoporosis, which I don't have osteoporosis, but I do have weak bones from a few years of having an eating disorder, and sometimes I'm at risk of easily, like, fracturing and spraining shit. But yeah. The sweet sound of indoctrination. Aren't most not... That part. That part. That part. That part. That part. That part. Literally, yes. Like, white people are some of the only people that can actually digest milk, like, percentage-wise. I think only 30 to 33% of white people are actually lactose intolerant. You are spitting straight facts. Who is this? Mike out here spitting straight facts. Straight facts. Snapping for Mike. Dead ass. That's what it is. And, like, that's why it's so weird to me when people say keep the politics out of veganism, because it's like, dude, politics are literally why the meat and dairy industry, like, how do you not see that connection, my dude? Like you're out here talking about the meat and dairy industry. Who do you think they pay to create the laws that keep milk and, like, other animal products in our recommendation, like, you know, for food intakes and for nutrition and things like that? Like, are you not understanding, my guy? Like, like, it's just crazy. But yeah, like, Marx is completely correct here. Like, literally, we can't get anything done because they own everything. Like, it's just really sad. Let's see. Where was I? Oh my god. Okay. Single workshop. Oh god. Okay, here we are. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, wait. Am I on the wrong page completely? Where was I? I was just talking about the bourgeoisie. Oh, exclusive political sway. That's where I was. Okay. The executive of the modern state is but a committee for managing the common affairs of the whole bourgeoisie. Sorry, y'all. You have to call it a drink. As an Irish person. You can't even call oat milk milk. Dang, yeah. They were trying to do that too, here too. They were trying to do that. That is so stupid. You know what's so funny? Like, growing up, my family, we're lactose intolerant. And so growing up, we normally would have, like, maybe a carton of regular milk, and then there would be Lactaid, and then we always had a plant-based milk, always. And so growing up, I mostly drank Lactaid and almond milk, like almond vanilla milk. That's the one I mostly drank growing up. And so, like when I would go over to my friend's house, their parents would just like offer me glasses of milk, and that was like, I didn't know that like people actually did that. Like, I'm gonna just say it right now. That is a white thing. That is not a black thing. I've only seen that when I go to my white friend's house and their parents were like, "Can we get you some milk?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks." Oat milk is really cheap to make. I've made oat milk a few times. Here in California, for a carton of plant-based milks that's gonna have about like maybe 10 servings, it can be anywhere from $2 to $4 depending on where you go. So, like, I actually don't even know the price of regular milk. I actually have, because ever since I've been an adult, I've never bought regular milk, so I don't know what a gallon of milk actually costs. So sorry, but yeah, I've always like, and then two, it wasn't until recently that I've started buying plant-based milk more regularly, because I used to only buy it like if I had extra money or just as like a treat, every now and then. 2 liter of milk alternatives. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Like literally so annoying. You have to call it drink, almond drink. Well, I saw this funny tweet earlier that was like milk, and I think it's funny to like censor milk, like do like M, like asterisk, like LK. That's funny, but these dairy farmers they're getting worried. And what's crazy is if the government wasn't subsidizing the dairy industry, these farmers would literally be out of work because there's no money being made, you know? I don't know. It's just and that's the thing about, like, at least for me as a vegan and like me being an intersectionalist, it's like it doesn't just harm the animals, y'all. It's harming our planet, and it's harming the literal humans that are involved in it. Like, like, oh my god. Drinking animal milk. Yeah, 2.99 to 4. Oh, that's not too bad. That's a little bit more expensive than me, but yeah, I go to grocery stores, the 99-cent store and the Dollar Trees near me. They also sell plant-based milk, so you can get like a little carton of milk for like $1 or $1 something. But those aren't flavors that I like. I don't like sweetened or vanilla flavored plant-based milks. I think they're really gross. Milk isn't supposed to be sweet. It's just supposed to be like milky. I don't know. I I like the unsweetened original like flavor of anything. I'll drink cashew milk. I'll drink oat milk. I won't do soy and rice. Okay. Also, one time I saw peanut milk. Y'all have lost your minds collectively. Well, I do know that in the UK they were voting on doing that. And also in the US, we were having that issue too, where farmers were getting upset about like the word milk. And I wasn't vegan at the time, but like I said, I've been dairy free since 2018, and I was like, who the fuck cares? Like, these bitches are tripping. But from their perspectives, I do see why they want it changed, but also I feel like if anything, you're just sort of like proving people's points about milk. Like, you're just you look more like evil and weird. Like, I don't know. Yep, I agree, Kenny. I completely agree. Also, like the fact that a lot of them have amputations, there's a lot of disease in slaughterhouses. A lot of slaughterhouse workers are literally like poor and marginalized people too. So it's, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's harmful to like it's a cycle of harm. That's the thing about it. It's not just like harmful to the chickens. It's not just harmful to us. It's not just harmful to the earth. It's like at every single level there's harm, you know, and it's just crazy. It's a class issue. Exactly, with the slaughterhouses. Exactly. And you know, my hope, there are a lot of programs out there and aid for farmers that are looking to switch to plant-based crops. I've seen some programs and things like that. So, but I know it's a it's a nuanced conversation, and I know there's a lot of opinions about it, and there's a lot of different ways you can go about it, you know. Y'all, I'm not even reading this manifesto. I'm sorry. I like chatting with you guys too, though. You know, I wanna try to make sure that I'm reading, but also like, you know, I don't want to just be like reading the whole time because then that would be kind of like weird. I don't know. All right. The bourgeoisie historically has played a most revolutionary part. The bourgeoisie, wherever it has got the upper hand, has put an end to all feudal, patriarchal, idyllic relations. It has pitilessly torn asunder the motley feudal ties that bound man to his natural superiors and has left remaining no other nexus between man than naked self-interest, than callous cash payment. Remember what I was saying earlier about the individualism that exists within American culture? Naked self-interest, then callous cash payment. It has drowned the most heavenly ecstasies of religious fervor, of chivalrous enthusiasm, of Philistine sentimentalism, in the icy water of egotistical calculation. I agree with like I completely understand what he's saying here. Like religious fervor, like when you look at the way separation of church, I'm talking mostly about America because I'm American obviously, but you know, we have like separation of church and state here, but then you look at how like churches are also like involved in politics, and you look at how the church system like survives off of like guilting people for money, and especially like when you think about mega churches, it gets even worse, like, you know. And there's literally no God in that whatsoever. I don't remember the scripture, y'all, but God literally said the love of money is the root of all evil. God is anti-capitalist, okay? Oh my god. Thank you. Bye, Jessica. It's okay. I might still be going on for a hot minute, honestly. I don't know. I want to try to finish it. I don't want to try to, like, end the live stream before I finish the manifesto, you know? But, yeah, it's really whack. It has resolved personal worth into exchange value. Yo, that is literally, like, oh my god. That's crazy. Like, that's literally, yes, it has. And in place of the numberless, indefeasible chartered freedoms, has set up this single, unconscionable freedom: free trade. Like, literally. The, the like, I want to try to show it to you guys. I don't know if you can see it. Do you guys see where it says free trade? They, like, capitalized it. Yeah, the factory. Oh, yeah. Oh, the swine flu. Like, it was the weirdest thing to me when people were being, like, racist. And I was like, we literally have, like we had the swine flu. Like, what is happening? Like, I was just so confused. Like, I was like, are y'all stupid or stupid? Like, people really just be looking for any reason to be racist. That's what I've come to the conclusion. Like, honestly. I agree completely. capitalism, it's global, it's how our world has been set up. It's so indebted in our lives. Like it's not really I mean shit. You can literally get fined for going dumpster diving. Why is that? Like like why are you being discouraged from taking some that no one wants and that's going to end up in a landfill? Like yo, I don't know. I don't know. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna go back to the French version. I just realized I've been reading the English version for a hot minute. Here we go. Okay. L'ancien mode d'exploitation féodal ou coopératif de l'industrie ne suivait plus aux besoins qui croissent. Wait, hold up. Croissant sans cesse à mesure qui s'ouvraient de nouveaux marchés. La manufacture prit sa place. La moyenne bourgeoisie industrielle supplanta les maîtres durant la division du travail entre les différentes coopérations, céda la place à la division du travail au sein du l'atelier même. Oh shit, was the lighting weird? Sorry about that. Oh shit, I'm missing. Shit. Oh, the EU is not left as LOL. Poland. Is pretty conservative, at least in a non-American sense. I mean, France, if we're going to talk about it, France has a huge issue right now with racism, and Macron is kind of a pussy bitch boy. And, yeah, there's a lot. I mean, Europeans are the originators of, like, colonization and capitalism, when you really think about it. Not money, not, like, exchanges of services and goods. That existed for sure. But, yeah. It's just interesting, you know? Like, I love politics. And I don't love history, but I do think that if you're gonna, you know, love politics, you definitely need to have an understanding of history, and that's not something I claim to have a full understanding of, you know, definitely not. But it's just crazy when you examine history and we're told, oh, study history so that you don't repeat it, but it's like, bitch, we're literally repeating it. Like, like, I don't know. Like, you know? LGBTQ free zones? Yo. Oh, wait, you know what? I remember hearing about this, actually. That's sad. I didn't know that it was actually, like, in law, though. I thought they were fighting against the creation of the laws. Like, I didn't know that it was, like, God, I know. That's, like, so weird. Like, you can't be gay in this zone. Like, oh my God, that's so sad and scary. We have so much work to do around the world. I don't know. Sorry, sometimes I get, like, really sad thinking about this world and just, like, all the shit we have to, like, we need to, like, fix it. And because I work in politics, I already know, like, how much you can actually get done in one lifetime. Like, it's not a lot that you can get done. And it just sucks. It's really unfortunate. An abortion is straight up. Hi, guys. Hi, cutie pie. Yeah, that's really sad. Oh, abortion is illegal in Poland? I didn't know that Poland was, like, that, like, socks off. Wow. That's like really sad. I feel like I have to do something now. Like now I want to like after this stream is over, I'll try to put some more information about like things you can do to help people in Poland because I didn't know it was like that bad. Wow, I have to check my privilege in this case, you know? Yeah, that's really sad. Oh, okay. Wait, I was like, that's why I was confused. Okay, that's why I was looking at that for a second. I was like, really? I thought we used them as an example. Oh, that is crazy. Gay marriage. Yeah. Gay, I hope in my lifetime I get to see global queer acceptance, which I know is stupid because that hasn't even happened for like black people. So, you know, but I don't know. I know this is about to sound so like stupid of me, but I just wish we could all just like respect people's like existence, like, you know? Like it's really not that deep. And it just breaks me down because, you know, I grew up in the church, and so I've had all sorts of rhetoric spewed at me. I've been told before, like, you're going to hell, you're going to die. Like, so it just really, like, hurts when I see that kind of shit because it's like, there's literally no need. Like, why do you care? Like, just live your life. Like, why do you care what other people are doing? Like, I just don't understand that sort of, like, mindset, you know? I know. Switzerland? Oh my god, parlez Suisse! Ooh la la! Oh my god. I thought all this time, I thought that gay marriage in Europe has been legal for way longer than in the US. I really had no idea. Like, clearly, I have shit to learn. Holy crap. That is insane to me. I did not know that. Yeah. I'm sorry, Zora. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Is everyone here gay? Like, no, I said that, like, because I'm queer too, but it I did not know that. I thought that Europe was ahead of the US. I thought that, like, because I remember back in, like, 2013, like, there was a lot of gay marriage protests in France and things like that. And wasn't there a country that I can't remember what this. Never mind. I'm not even gonna bring it up because I can't remember. I am not queer, but it would be a fun coincidence. Don't call us out like that. Cutie pie, you're cool. Like, I know. No, I just because we were all just like contributing to this conversation, and so I was like, "Yo, like, do you reside under the rainbow? Like, you know, do you currently live with us in the rainbow community?" All right, here we go. Mais les marchés sont sans cesse, la demande croissait toujours. La manufacture à son tour divant en, en, insuffisant. I did not. Okay. Alors la vapeur et la machine révolutionneront la production industrielle. La grande industrie moderne supplantait la manufacture, la moyenne bourgeoisie industrielle céda la place aux millionnaires de l'industrie, au chef du véritable armée industrielle, aux bourgeois modernes. Oh my god, y'all. Oof, I need to start picking up my French again because this is bad. Like, I sound so bad. I sound terrible. I sound like a French 2 student, like, who never gets called on and has to read the paragraph and, like, can't say shit. Yes, yes. I remember. Do you remember those pictures of those two women kissing in front of that like crowd of like homophobic women? Because I remember those going viral, and I remember that because like I speak French, and like I was really interested in like queer like rights and liberation. So I was like super into that. But yeah, no, I remember those protests. Like I didn't. I don't know. So where I live, the only Catholics that I regularly interact with are mostly Mexican. And I've been to like I was actually in my friend's quinces, and I was like a I can't say it very well in Espanol, but I was like a damas, which basically like I was kind of like a bridesmaids in like the quinceañera, and I just heard murder. Don't be. Oh, merci, merci beaucoup. I know it is hard, but also I do need to practice more because I don't even like. I feel like I should start watching news again in French. I used to every day when I woke up, I used to watch about 30 minutes to an hour of the news in French, and that really helped me a lot. But I stopped watching once the coronavirus happened. I stopped watching the news in French because I got so sick and tired of hearing about le coronavirus, like so I stopped watching. I am learning French as well. It is so hard. Oh, yeah. My best advice if you guys would like to learn French, go on Netflix and watch all your favorite Netflix originals in French. Most of them are dubbed. Yes. Yes. Who do you like to listen to? I would love to hear it because my favorite is Christine and the Queens, and you guys can't see it, but she's on my wall. I still struggle with French pronunciation. It's hard. One thing that I think has helped me is like I've watched so much, like I've watched BoJack Horseman in French. Like I can't even tell you how many times I've watched that entire series in French. It's ridiculous. And I've also like spent a lot of my life listening to it. You listen to Bjork? Yes, I do listen to Bjork. I was actually in her top 0.5% of listeners for 2020. So I do listen to her. Lately, I haven't been getting too much into her. What was the last Björk songs that I was really into? I feel like Tabula Rasa. Tabula Rasa for my children. My deepest wish is that you are immersed in grace and dignity. Oh my god! Bjorkinators! What's popping? She is. Oh my god, that woman just kills me. She's so cool. I want to see her live so bad one day, like so bad. Before COVID, she had her like show in New York. She had like a residency, I think, in New York or something going on in New York. And I just remember seeing the pictures of it, and I was like, oh my god, it would be so cool to see her live. Oh, Wild, like the show? BoJack Horseman? Wait, what do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand what you mean, Kenny. Um, if you're referring to BoJack Horseman, yeah, I've seen it like a lot of times in French because you can change the settings to shows on Netflix. Like you can change the language settings, and so that's one of the main ways that I like Total Drama Island in action in French is so funny. Go watch it. I watch a lot of. Excuse me, I keep burping. I watch a lot of kids shows in French, so I watch Peppa Pig like I watch Peppa Pig all the time in French. Like, it's one of my guilty pleasures. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's really calming. The music is nice. Like, I don't know. I watch a lot of Peppa Pig. Like, sometimes if I'm on YouTube and people are behind me, like, looking at my screen, they're like, is that Peppa Pig? Like, it's really funny in French. Like, also, Total Drama Spies, or Totally Spies, all of those episodes are in French are on YouTube. So go ahead. Peppa Pig. I mean, Peppa Pig, I like watching it in English too, but there's something about it in French that I feel like the sarcasm, I feel like it's almost more sarcastic in French. Like, it just comes across like different. I don't know. I love Peppa. She's iconic. Oh my god. Can you whistle? Kipo? What's that? Kippo? I've never heard of that. I do like kid shows. Oh, we were talking about do you know Spotify like Wrapped? We were talking about like I was in Bjork's like top 0.05% of listeners, and they were in the top 1%. I was also, so I have two separate like Spotify accounts, and so on one account I was Bjork's top 0.5% of listeners, and then on my main account I was like in Gaga's like 1% of listeners, and I was like, that is so embarrassing. Like, it's literally hilarious. I'm sorry, like, that's so funny. Check out Le Petit Nicolas. Oh, that sounds so cute. I'm gonna write it down. I love kid shows. I love them. Okay, they're very calming. Um, they're easy to like. They're not. The world is on fire. You know what I mean? And kid shows are just really easy to digest. You don't have to like think about it. You just turn it on. It just plays, and it has nice music, and the colors are pretty, and I don't have to think. I love that. Like, I love not thinking. I love my brain just completely on dead mode. Alright, let's see. La grande industrie a créé le marché mondial préparé par la découverte du numérique. Le marché mondial accéléra. Woo! This word. Wait, hold up. Prodiguisement. I think I said that correctly. Your laugh makes me smile. Thank you. You know what? That's so fun. All my life, I've had my mom, we both have really obnoxious laughs, and we both are just really, I don't know why. And it's really loud and like obnoxious. But thank you. That makes me really happy that you like it. I'm happy to hear your laugh is a gift. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. You guys. I'm blushing, but you just can't see it. I swear. Oh my goodness. All right. Le développement du commerce, de la navigation, de voies de communication. Ce développement réagit à son tour sur l'extension de l'industrie et au fur et à mesure que l'industrie et le commerce, la navigation, les chemins du fer se développaient, la bourgeoisie grandissait, découplant ses capitaux et refoulant à l'arrière-plan les classes jouées par les Moyen-Âge. La bourgeoisie, nous le voyons, et elle-même le produit dans le développement d'une série de révolutions dans le mode de production et les moyens de communication. À chaque étape de l'évolution qui porterait la bourgeoisie correspond pour elle un progrès politique, classe opprimée par le despotisme féodal, accession armée. Am I on the right page? Okay, yes I am. Just like that, I'm not that good at reading out loud, and I decided to do a live stream where I'm reading out loud. Sorry. Wait. I love this cutie. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad to hear. I know. Sometimes I do wonder, like, as my channel grows, what my community will look like, but it's always been a really kind place. Like, yeah, I feel like it's always been really kind, and even if we don't agree, I feel like for the most part, like, hate comments tend to not get me down, and we can laugh at things, and I feel like we can joke. I don't know. Wow, I'm surprised. Congrats! That's awesome! That's really good that you understand that much. What's popping, D610? You are an old timer out here. But yeah. Aw, thank you. I'm like, I don't know. It's weird because I do want 10K by the end of this year. That's a goal that I have. But when I think in the long scheme of things, I'm okay if I never reach 1 million subscribers. I'm actually completely okay with that. And I didn't start my YouTube channel to reach like millions of subscribers, you know? But I do wonder like what my channel will look like and everything. I think about it all the time. Like I don't know. Oh, wow, yes, yo hablo español, pero muy poquito y yo an accent como una gringa, really bad. But anyways, I speak like Spanglish. So what happens is I'll be in a group of people that are speaking Spanish and then like I'll reply in English or some shit or I'll be like, "Oh, is this what y'all are talking about?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then like if I have to like speak it, I can like kind of like but it's really like it's broken ass Spanish. Like I know a lot of words, but I don't know like sentence structure or grammar. But I can understand it like verbally and when I'm reading a lot better than I can like actually speak it in any sense of the meaning. But I really do want to learn Spanish because I feel like it would be so easy for me to do it and I feel like it's really like I feel like me living in California speaking Spanish would be really useful, you know? Oh. No, that's okay. It's hard to learn another language. And also, like, I don't remember if you said where you're from, but here in the US, like, we're really isolated. Like, I mean, I'm in California, so if I were to learn Spanish, obviously, like, there's a huge Mexican culture out here, and Mexico's like right there, so it's not that bad. But for most of us, like, we don't have like in other countries, and like in Europe, if someone is German and they are learning French, they can just go to France. Like we can't do that. You know what I mean? And I feel like also in America, we don't have as much like connection and like intermingling with like other countries, like compared to like how Europe does. You know? I don't know. Oh, that's okay. Oh, well, if you already speak other languages too, then you are completely fine. Like, don't feel bad. But I get it too because I feel bad. So, so I get it. Because I wish I spoke better Spanish, and I wish that my French was better. Oh, thank you. You don't have to do that. That's so sweet. Thank you. I'm. Oh, thank you. That's really kind. I'm sorry you're having a lonely. Oh no, do you have COVID? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hope you don't have COVID. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Let me see. Thank you, Lo. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's really kind. I hope you don't have COVID. I hope you're okay. I can't believe it's evening time for you. It's barely 12 here for me. That's like wild. Oh my god. Alright, where was I? Y'all. Oh, actually, I'm already okay, I think I can finish this today. Just kidding, haha. I thought for a second I might not be able to. Let's see. Where? Oh, wait. I just read all of that. Okay. La bourgeoisie a joué dans l'histoire un rôle éminent révolutionnaire. Partout où elle a conquis le pouvoir, elle a foulé au pied, au pied, I'm so embarrassed, au pied les relations féodales par pétri- patriarcales et idylliques, tous les liens complexes et variés qui usent l'homme féodal à ses supérieurs naturels. This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. No, that still sucks. I'm sorry. I hope you are able to be around people soon. I was thinking about that too. I was okay. This is kind of cringe, but I was watching Azealia Banks' Instagram story, and she went on this really interesting conversation about human connections and cell phones and COVID, and I agreed with what she was saying for the most part. We're not cell phones were created to make communication easier for us, but we're not meant to communicate through phone. Does that make sense? We're social beings in our core, and so yeah, emotionally, COVID I feel has really impacted a lot of people in that way. I feel there's gonna be a lot of weird mental health terms that arise from COVID, some sort of weird lonely, antisocial PTSD sort of combination, because like if we're all being honest with ourselves, this is really fucked up, and none of us were prepared for anything like this, anything like this. You know what I mean? So I know, that's what I said. I've been so bad at reading. Okay, I'm gonna get better. I'm sorry. Here. Do you guys want me to just read from the English version so that I continue? Because I feel I'm fucking up the French so bad. But let me know. Here, I'm gonna wait. See what you guys say. Because I can just read the English version if you guys want to. Because you're speaking so well, whatever you want. Okay. I'll try to read more of the English version because the English version I can read a lot faster, obviously. But also I keep stopping and talking. That is something I'm doing. Your French sounds so good when y'all are too nice. I so y'all are just being really nice. Okay, here we go. Um Elle les a brisés sans pitié pour ne laisser subsister d'autres liens entre homme et l'homme que le froid intérêt, les durées excisantes du paiement ou au comptant. Elle a noyé les frissons sacrés, secrets de l'extase religieuse, de l'enthousiasme. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to say that. We're just skipping it. Okay, no, I'm gonna try to say it. Okay. That's the thing with French, honestly. And this is actually something I've learned because I don't know if I'm dyslexic, but the more I live life, the more I believe there is something seriously wrong with my ability to read and spell. I'm not trying to be funny, but there's something seriously wrong. But with French, once you learn the alphabet, it's actually not that bad to pronounce and pronunciate things. But you have to break the word down slowly. That's what I have to do. And that's what my teacher taught me. And once she taught me that, that advice is actually what I use in English. Oh, I ignore subjunctive. It doesn't exist in my brain. We don't even acknowledge le subjonctif. D'accord? C'est pas. Il n'existe pas. No. And subjunctive and then conditionnel, I'm always excusez-moi? Quoi? Bitch, I ain't doing all that. Okay. On tu savais. Okay, just kidding. Chevaleresque. Okay, chevaleresque de la sentimentale petite bourgeoisie dans les eaux glacées du calcul égoïste. Elle a fait de la dignité personnelle pour simple valeur d'échange. Elle a substitué aux nombreuses libertés si chèrement conquissaient l'unique et impitoyable liberté du commerce un mot à la place de l'exploitation du goût masqué, masque les illusions religieuses et politiques. Elle a mis une exploitation ouverte et directe, brutale. So, in a sense, in place of exploitation, which masks religious and political illusions, instead we've like mise à place means like to update, but that's not what he's saying right here. He's saying like it's changed, it's evolved in an overt, like open exploitation, in direct and brutal exploitation. That's what he's saying right there, by the way. Just because I actually understood the sentence. Conjugating verbs was fun. Ton français excellent, on m'a dit. Oh, merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup. Oh, no. Like, you know what? My phone is in French, and, like, there's things I try to do to keep up with my French, but, ooh la la, je te dis, like, sometimes. Like, okay, this is funny for the francophones in here. I used to say excité all the time, and nobody told me like what it actually meant. This is what I was saying earlier all with the faux me. So sometimes, like for example, excité looks like it would just mean excited, right? Wrong. It means horny, and nobody told me. So I would just be walking around going, "Oh, she's excité, or whatever," and people would always start blushing and laughing, but I just assumed they were blushing and laughing because, like, I'm, like, awkward. Like, no French person told me. Like, they were too nervous or shy or whatever to tell me. And then one day my teacher told me, no, one day I looked it up and then I asked her because on word reference when I looked it up, it said horny. And I was like so shocked because I realized for years I had been walking around saying like I'm horny. Like for years, like for literally years. So oh, that's a good one. Cutie pie, no, that's a good one. I would die. That's so funny. Oof, oof, a hair is stuck in the nose ring, child. Wait, hold up. Okay, we're good. Has this ever happened? Has anyone one time I've had lately my nose ring has been getting caught on like my blankets and my like shirts and like jackets and I'm like, hold up. Cause that's really, do you know how scary it is when there's something like stuck to your fucking nose like that? Alright. La bourgeoisie a dépouillé. Okay, I struggle in French when there's the O-U-I-L-L-E sound. Like, the French word for frog fills me with rage. I cannot say it. It's, like, so hard for me to say. Is the ring maybe fully not closed? What do you mean? Oh, yes. yes, it's not fully closed. It's not fully closed. It's as closed as can be, but like Naomi, je suis désolée, je suis bête. Like, oh my god. Yeah, it's as closed as can be, but like there's still like a little room for your thinking. I don't want to bring y'all up close to my face cuz yeah. That's why. La bourgeoisie a dépouillé de leur I've never seen this word before in my life. Auréole. A-U-R-E-O-L-E. Accent aigu. Qu'est-ce que ça? Auréole. Auréole. Okay, there we go. Graine or water, just O. Like what? Yeah, like I always feel weird saying "oh" too. I'm always like low. Yes, what is that? Ohiole. What is that? Like I've never seen that word before in my life. Gran, Oreo. y'all, y'all. But speaking of Oreos, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but Lady Gaga is releasing Oreos. And if I get my hands on them, there will be an Oreo Gaga Chromatica taste testing video. I'm not supposed to eat gluten. It gives me diarrhea and it makes me throw up. So I'm only going to eat like 1 or 2 cookies, but I will try it. I will give myself diarrhea for Lady Gaga. It is what it is. Thank you so much, Naomi. Thank you. Oreos are kind of nasty. You know what? Honestly, I've never liked Oreos in my life. I never have. I never have. I don't like the cream in the middle. I'm sorry. I know that's like controversial. I don't really like the creme in the middle. And like if I wanted a chocolate cookie, I would rather go get like a chocolate chip cookie than like an Oreo cookie, you know? But they're vegan, so hey, they do have gluten in them, so I will probably poop my pants, but that's okay. You gotta live a little, you know? Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so bad. Okay, here we are. Qui passe jusque-là pour vénérable et qu'on considérait avec un centre respect le médecin, le juriste, prêtre, le prêtre, le poète, le savant. Elle en a fait du céleri à ses gages. La bourgeoisie a déchiré, désolé, le voile du sentimentality qui recouvrait, there's a burp coming in my throat. I hate when that happens. Les relations de famille et les a réduits à n'être que du simple rapport d'argent. Okay, I'm going to switch to the English version now because I just read a bunch of shit in French. Okay. Yes, okay, we're right where I'm supposed to be. That's perfect. The bourgeoisie has stripped of its halo every occupation. Oh, wait, first let me check up. Sorry. Diarrhea for Gaga. They aren't horrible, but I just wouldn't get them. I like Oreos. That's okay, Joel. You can like them. Oh, well. Yo. Hey, I'm just being real with y'all. Like, I can't eat gluten. And I talked to my doctor about it. I was like, do you think I should go get, like, tested to make sure? And he was like, nah, like, if it bothers you, just don't eat it. And my friend, what he does is he crushes up Oreos. Hi, Radical T! What's popping? I love your... I just got all close to the camera. Sorry, but I love your profile picture. That's hilarious. My friend, he crushes up Oreos and then puts, like, milk, like he puts the Oreo crushed up cookies at the bottom of the glass of the milk and then drinks the milk like that. And that always weirded me out. But now that I'm thinking about it, I want to try that with, like, my plant-based milk and then just, like, a cookie or something. Love the hair. Oh, thank you so much. I love Oreos and milk. I do too, but do you guys do that? Did you guys ever put, like, okay, again, this was my first time ever living with white people, and I'd never seen anything like that before in my life. And also, my family, we weren't really into Oreos either, so I didn't really eat a lot of Oreos growing up. My mom makes chocolate chip cookies that are like... She makes peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, which I don't like peanut butter anymore because I've said this before, but on 420, I took an edible, I got really high, and then I ate a bunch of peanuts, and I got really sick, and I threw up, and I had to clean it up, and ever since that moment, I have not liked peanuts ever since, because now I'm just reminded of throwing up on 420, 2020. Like, it's such a sad moment. But yeah, I want to try that now with like a good Target sells these vegan gluten-free chocolate chip cookies, and I was really hesitant, and they taste so good. Oh, thank you so much. I tried to go for like I was gonna wear my red wig, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with the bangs on that wig. I was like, I'm really not in the mood. Ooh. I just got a message, sorry. I got a message and I thought it was like a YouTube message, but it was from Instagram, so I was confused for a second. Thank you so much, that's really kind. I tried to go for like a reddish tone wig, you know, but yeah, and then I thought this was kind of like revolutionary, and also like because I haven't figured out how to make wigs look good without hats, I just don't wear them without hats yet. So we're still learning, y'all. It's a learning experience, okay? It's a learning experience. I'm screaming. All right. The bourgeoisie has torn away from the family its sentimental veil and has reduced the family relation to a mere money relation. Wow. The bourgeoisie has disclosed how it came to pass that the brutal display of vigor in the Middle Ages, which reactionaries so much admire, found its fitting complement in the most slothful indolence. Indolence? Indolence. Have I heard of that word? It sounds. Doesn't that mean like stupidity or like. Not stupidity, it just means like you're stubborn, I thought. Sorry, I keep getting notifications and I keep thinking it's like a YouTube comment, but it's not. Where was I? Oh. It has been the first to show what man's activity can bring about. It has accomplished wonders far surprising Egyptian pyramids, Roman aqueducts, and Gothic cathedrals. It has conducted expeditions that put in the shade all former exoduses of nations and crusades. The bourgeoisie cannot exist without constantly revolutionizing the instruments of production, and thereby the relations of production, and with them the whole relations of society. Conservation of the old modes of production in unaltered form was, on the contrary, the first condition of existence for all earlier industrial classes. Constant revolutionizing of production, uninterrupted disturbance of social conditions, everlasting uncertainty, and agitation distinguish the bourgeoisie epoch from all earlier ones. All fixed, fast frozen relations, with their train of ancient and venerable prejudices and opinions, are swept away. All new formed ones become antiquated before they can ossify. All that is solid melts into air. All that is holy profaned. And man is last compelled to face with sober senses his real conditions of life and his real relations of this kind. Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my god! Lazy. This is such a coincidence. I love it. I hope that you can read along with me. I love that. Damn. Man is at last compelled to face with sober senses his real conditions of life and his relations. If that doesn't sum up like 2020 and all of quarantine, what the hell does? Like, oh my. The way this man just came for all of our necks like that. Jesus Christ, Marksy. Oh my god. Ouch. Like, you know? I know. Like, that is deep. Like, it's basically insinuating that. I mean, that's what's going on. We saw alcohol sales go up during 2020. And I think more people started smoking too in 2020. Which, I don't know. Oh my god. That, like, that was such a read. Like, that was such a read. I cannot believe he said that. Okay. Hmm. Which page? 16. Wait, hold up. Okay, you guys, just for the sake of time, I think I am gonna read. I'll try to switch back to French every now and then, but I'm gonna try to read mostly in English because we have like 50 pages left, and I'm so sorry. Wasn't the book written by two people? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, Frederick Engels. Engels? Yeah, you're right. See, I got shit to learn. I didn't know that. Oh. Dang, Friedrich just don't be getting no notification. He don't get any recognition. For Friedrich. I feel so bad. Oh, Freddie baby, it's okay. Oh damn. Yeah, he did. He's at the top. Like, look right there. Oh, they were best friends. That's so sweet. I didn't know this. Ooh. The wig got caught on my just irrelevant. I know. I feel really bad. We just said, fuck you, Frederick. You ain't got shit to contribute. Oh, fuck. That's what I call being erased by history. That's so sad. Oh my god. Sorry, Freddy boy. That's okay. Alright, here we go. Back to where I was. Okay. The need of a constantly expanding market for its products chases the bourgeoisie over the entire surface of the globe. It must nestle everywhere, settle everywhere, establish connections everywhere. The bourgeoisie has, through its exploitation of the world market, given a cosmopolitan character to production and consumption in every country. To the great chagrin of reactionists, it has drawn from under the feet of industry the national guard on which it stood. All old established national industries which have been destroyed or are being daily or are daily being destroyed, they are dislodged by new industries whose introduction becomes a life and death question for all civilized nations. By industries that no longer work up indigenous raw material, but raw material drawn from the remotest zones. Wow. You know what's crazy? He wrote this shit like, what year was it? I know it was like 18 something. Wait, what year was it? 1848. Okay, so that's almost 200 years. Wait, can I do math? Don't look at me. 1800, 1900. Okay, it's been a hot minute, is the point I'm trying to make. Okay. And he wrote this, and literally what we're seeing now in our world is like the ruins of capitalism. Like, we're running out of resources. Yeah, they were. We're all here to learn. Bye. Who said bye? Bye. Thank you, Naomi. Oh, damn, Freddie. Poor Freddie. It was just ignore mystery. But, yeah, so this was 1848 is when it was written. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know it was that early. I thought it was like 1860 that it was released, actually. Um, but yeah, like now in our world, we're literally seeing like the the bottom of the barrel. Like, we have little to no more resources left. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Thank you. I'm so happy. No, yeah, I tried reading it on my own, and then I thought that a live reading could just be like fun. I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. And I also thought it would be like a little funny, you know. And of course, I mean, it's on brand for me. It's on brand, like it's on brand. So I thought it'd be cool. I mean, I'm learning shit right now too, y'all. Like this is a community effort, really. This is excuse me. This is our live stream, okay? This really is our live stream though. All right. I keep losing my place when I read them so bad. Self-sufficiency, national access before Marxist criticism of capitalism. Oh, Das Capital looks so boring. Like, so boring. It's okay. XXXXX. I understand what you were saying. Kisses, 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 kisses. I understood what you were saying. No, but literally, it's literally so relevant. Like the sober statement that took me out. That was such a read. That was a drag. That was a drag. Like that was hilarious. But yeah, raw material drawn from remotest zones. Yep. Industries whose products are consumed not only at home but in every quarter of the globe. This is when we look at like fruit. Hi, Darby. Mm-hmm. Economics. But it's hard to read. Yeah. I was like, yeah, no. It looks I haven't read it, but it looks boring and it scares me, but I do want to read it. I've never seen it in book form either, so I don't know how long it actually is. But I'll try. Why not? I mean, shit, I'm reading this shit. uh where is it? The remote zones. Yeah, like this is one thing about fruit that I think is weird, like especially in America, how we have access to like fruit that we really shouldn't have access to. And like a lot of these countries where you have famine and starvation, there's enough food for them in their own country, but they're being exported to us. And it's just crazy. Oh, it's long. Oof, chow. Oof. Ooh, it's long. Ooh, oof. I thought that Das Kapital was more like the Communist Manifesto obviously is like a proclamation of what communism is and like what it's supposed to stand for. Whereas Das Kapital I thought was like a breakdown of like capitalism, but I'm not 100% sure to be honest. That's okay. Thank you, cutie pie. Bye. Y'all don't apologize for leaving. You guys are just like, hey, I was expecting to be here by myself for like you know, so me having like one or two people here that's a blessing in and of itself, okay? Like that's a really good feeling. Um but yeah, let's see here. In place of the old wants satisfied by the production of the country, we find new ones requiring for their satisfaction the products of distant lands and climates. In place of the old local and national seclusion and self-sufficiency, we have intercourse in every direction, universal interdependence of nations and in material, so also in intellectual production. The intellectual creations of individual nations become common property. National one-sidedness and narrow-mindedness becomes more and more impossible, and from the numerous national and local literatures there arises a world literature. The bourgeoisie, by the rapid improvement of all instruments of production, by the immensely facilitated means of communication, draws all, even the most barbarian nations, into civilization. The cheap prices of commodities are the heavy artillery with which it batters down all Chinese walls, which with which it forces the barbarians' intensely obstinate hatred of foreigners to capitulate. Oof. Just say they're racist, Marx. Oh my god. It compels all nations on pain of extinction to adopt the bourgeoisie mode of production. Exactly. Especially when he wrote this, like, that was extremely true, but I mean, fuck, like, it still is now. To adopt the bourgeoisie mode of production, it compels them to introduce what it calls civilization into their mindset. into their midst, excuse me, to become bourgeoisie themselves. In one word, it creates a world after its own image. This is literally American imperialism and colonization and religious missionary work, like in one like description right there. Boom. Like so many big words. 800 pages. Oh my god. Wait, how many people are watching? It just, on my end, it says there's like 14 people, which to me is a lot. So I'm happy for that. But woo! 800 pages. That's like almost as, I think Roots by Alex Haley, which is one of the most important books I've ever read in my life. I think that book was like 800 something pages too. Jesus. Oof. 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 800 pages, y'all. Oof, child. Here, I'm gonna move my little. I have this like bear pillow from Target. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a back pillow. I love like pillows and stuffed animals, y'all. It's a sickness for real. All right. The bourgeoisie has subjected the country to the rule of the towns. It has created enormous cities, has greatly increased the urban population as compared with the rural, and thus rescued a considerable part of the population from the idiocy of rural life. That's so cool, so cute. Yes, I love like the bear thing too. The idiocy of rural life, just as it has made the country dependent on the towns, so it has made the barbarian and the semi-barbarian countries dependent on civilized ones. Nations of peasants on nations of bourgeoisie, the East on the West. Wow. Yeah. So, like, we rely on people in other countries to create all of our products, everything that we can think of. But they rely on us to give them the money, like, that we, like, pay them for their services. Hello, 6 a.m.? Oh my god. 6 a.m.? Where are you that it's 6 a.m.? Oh my god. Wow, that's so early. Good morning. I hope you're having a good morning. It is 12:20 for me here in Southern California. Yeah, I've been 2.5 hours. Oh, it's Monday in Australia. Yeah, Australians are a whole nother. Y'all are crazy. Your time zones and your summer and winter and summer. Godspeed. I love y'all. Oh my god. I'm barely like okay, I need to get back to reading because that's so bad. That's so bad that I've been on here for almost 3 hours and I'm barely like pussy deep in this manifesto. The bourgeoisie keeps more and more doing away with the scattered state of the population, of the means of production and of property. It has agglomerated population, centralized the means of production, and has concentrated property in a few hands. Yes, it is 12:20. Same. Ew. um. The necessary consequence of this was political centralization, independent or but loosely connected provinces with separate interests, laws, governments, systems of taxation became lumped together into one nation with one government, one code of laws, one national class interest, one frontier, and one customs tariff. Ooh, I got all these little burpees. Oh, 321? East Coast lifestyle. I'm from New York originally, and we used to like laugh at the Californians for being behind us. Wow, water is that bitch. 9:21. 21:21. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish, Joel. Make a wish. Oh, it's already 22. Just kidding. Your opportunity. You have to wait until 2020. You'll have to wait until 22:22 to make that wish. I gotta go real fast. Oh my god, Darby, go beat his ass. Oh my god. You're 13? Are you being serious, XX? Are you really 13? Are there 13-year-olds watching me? Wow. That's so cool. That's crazy. Well, that's cool, but also frightening. That's cool, but frightening for many reasons. Oh my god. I remember being 13. Jesus Christ. We Australians laugh. I think it's like something that most people do. I think it's funny. Now I feel old. I am 11. Darby, what? 11? Y'all are playing around with us. Stop tripping. You are not 11, Darby. Darby, stop. You're not 11. I don't believe you. No, stop. No, stop. Darby, you are not 11. How do you have access to my account? It's okay. It's okay, XXXX. I'm not gonna make fun of you for being 13. I remember being 13. It's a rough situation. You're 11 in action. Darby, I am 10 years older than you. I was born 99. You were born in 2009. Darby! Oh my god. Y'all, I usually feel so young and like hip. You guys are the future though, so it is good for you to get this this indoctrination. Get them while they're young. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. A99, Joe! Can you believe we turned 21 in quarantine? That was whack. That was straight up whack, okay? Well, now I don't want to vape on here anymore if I know there's youths watching me. Don't vape. I teach 18-year-olds, but it's uni. Oh, I didn't hear the music. Oh, now you can hear it? I think. Yeah, I turned 21 August 23rd, last year, 2020. This year, I'll be 22 in August. I know, like, my brother just turned 20 yesterday. I feel like, I know this is so selfish, but I really do feel bad for, like, us young people because, like, we've been in school all this, I mean, I dropped out, but, like, people have been in school all this time, people have been working hard. No, I'm not surprised, actually, because, so when I was your age, that's when vapes were, like, introduced, sort of. I'm 11 and I play really gory games. That is what an 11-year-old would say. It's okay, Darby. But yeah, no, when I was your guys' age, that's when vaping was like sort of like becoming more and more of a thing. And my brother told me that kids like charge their jewels on the Chromebooks at school like a few years back, and I was like, we're doomed. Like, that's so bad. Are you a Virgo? I am technically a Virgo, yeah. Yeah, I'm in America. I'm doing okay, you know, like I'm lucky. I'm in California and the area I'm in is it's pretty diverse and everyone's really chill, so it's not that much like BS. But like in my hometown, they're extremely anti-mask and like really pro-Trump and it's been a mess. So, but where I am now, like we chillin', you know? Like I go to the bodega, I get my cashews, I go to Target and I get my like hummus and I go home. Like mine has a lot of BS. Your what? Your school or your state, like your area? Yeah. Oof, child. Stay safe out there, Darby. You're 11. The world is not always kind to 11-year-olds, okay? So stay safe. I can't believe you just said that. We have the future. Oh my god, wait, what day in November, Joel? Because my friend was born 11/9. Yeah, I will. That's good, Darby. I'm glad to hear that you'll stay safe. I hope you got your phone back from your brother, by the way. I don't know how many brothers you have. I have two younger brothers, and growing up, ooh, 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 pop, pop. Now, it's funny because when we were kids, I was the oldest, and you know, girls tend to grow like way faster than boys, and so I will the seventh. Oh, that's so creepy close. That's so creepy. Oh, you got it back? That's good. 2020 for my birthday, I pretty much went to the park and I just chilled in my room all day, and then I did a live stream. I had fun on my birthday. Ooh. Yeah, that's good they do that at least. Dogs don't like it when their humans fight. They really don't. They get upset. It's kind of fun. It's sweet, you know? They don't like it when people fight. No. Siblings. Oh my god. Man, y'all are bringing me back. You're giving me all these memories. Oh, I'm so sorry, Becca. I hope you have a better one this year. Or did you mean 2020 or this year? I hope your next birthday is better. Joel, the odds of that. That's so creepy. That's so weird. I know, Becca, I'm so sorry to hear about your crappy birthday. That's shit, honestly. This year, I don't have any plans. I'm turning 22. Who cares? Like, there's something exciting about 22. Like, 21, I mean, if COVID hadn't been a thing for my 21st birthday, I definitely would have gone out with my friends and, like, we would have gone, like, dancing or some shit, you know? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds like fun in Minecraft. Yeah. Yeah, Becca. You're not about to be 30. You got some time there. The Emily, is that how you found me, Darby? I'm screaming. That video recently has popped off, and I don't get it, but hey, I ain't complaining. Yeah, Becca, honestly, for me, turning 20 was like harder to process than 21. Like, a pool party with. I didn't even know you can do all that in Minecraft. I didn't even know. That's like so sick. Yeah, it does go by quick. That's why when they were saying, like, I'm 13, you know, I was 13 7 years ago. I was 11 10 years ago. And I remember being that young, and I'm here now, and it does go by fast, y'all. Like, when adults say that, they're not just, like, trying to play with you, you know? No, I'm not into video games, and I'm also not good at them. And I don't have, like, the equipment or anything. I don't know anything about Minecraft, honestly. Well, now I understand. I feel like part of the reason why the manifesto honestly might be hard for you to understand is because, number one, you haven't had the experience of having to work in a capitalist system yet, and you haven't had that, like, um, that experience. That's all. And I also think, too, it's genuinely just hard to understand. Like, you've seen me struggle with it, so it's just hard to understand. And, we're talking about very big, like, political, like reform and ideologies, and we're talking about things that you can't see, things that you can't touch. It's just things that you have to, like, experience and go through, and it's really hard to, like, put that in, like, perspective, you know? Ugh, I love games. I love solitaire, okay? I've played video games that I've played Dream Daddy, and I've played Doki Doki Literature Club, which, yeah. Oh, that is scary, Darby. I'm sorry. Please be safe. Lock your doors. Just be safe. Be on the lookout, because that happens in my area all the time, and yeesh, it's kind of scary. I'm lucky to where, for the most part, people leave me alone when they see me on the street. I don't know if I also give off, like, crazy person vibe. I don't know, but people will leave me alone. Are my Bayayangs, like, are they They're doing whatever they're doing. I just need to leave them be, is what it is. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get back to reading, because if I don't get back to reading, I'll never finish this. I swear. I feel so bad. I feel bad for the people that are coming back later on who just wanted to, like, watch me read. And it's just, like, me talking, but I enjoy talking with you guys. Okay, yeah, that's good. Just stay on the lookout and just let your parents know about the dude on the loose. That's, like, really scary. Like, my county sent out a text about this dude, and it was, like, the scariest shit, because he was going around and just, well, never mind, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, that's, like, that ain't cool. Oh, yeah, you did say that. You did say he already got arrested. I forgot. That's good to hear. All right. The bourgeoisie, during its rule of scarce 100 years, has created more massive and more colossal productive forces than have all preceding generations together. I would agree with that. Subjection of nature's forces to man. Machinery, application of chemistry to industry and agriculture, steam navigation, railways, electric telegraphs. Could you imagine, like, giving a smartphone to Karl Marx and, like, holding it to him? Exactly. That's too. I was also gonna say, like, we're not taught about these things in school, so it's really hard to, like, have a conversation about them. Like, in high school, I remember when we learned about economy, we went through different economic, like, ideologies, and capitalism was the one that was, like, good. And a few kids in class actually did question it, and I did too. But my teacher was like, look, like, my teacher was a misogynist, and he was like a terrible man. He was a total Trump supporter. And he was just like, no, like, communism can never work, capitalism, blah. And it was just really funny. But yeah, electric telegraphs, that just killed me. Clearing of whole continents for cultivation. Canalization of rivers. Whole populations conjured out of the ground. What earlier century had even a presentiment that such productive forces slumbered in the lap of social labor? Wow. We see then the means of production and of exchange, on whose foundation the bourgeoisie built itself up, were generated in feudal society. At a certain stage in the development of those means of those means of production and of exchange, the conditions under which feudal society produced and exchanged, the feudal organization of agriculture and manufacturing industry, in one word, the feudal relations of property, became no longer compatible with the already developed productive forces. They became so many fetters, they had to burst asunder. They were burst asunder. Into their place stepped free competition, the free market. Oh my god. Oh my god. When I was 13, I was not doing hot, y'all. My life was terrible. I was listening to a lot of, like, pop 40s though at the time, like Nicki Minaj. I was a huge Barb. That was like my Barb era. Like Nicki Minaj, of course, Katy Perry. When I was 13, it was 2013. Fun fact about me, whatever year it is, that's how old I am, okay? So it's 2021. I am 21 years old. But yeah, so it was 2013, like Katy Perry, like Nicki Minaj. I didn't have social media at the time because my mom didn't allow me. I just hated my life at that time. And I hated middle school. Oh my god. Oof. Ciao. That's from the Communist Manifesto. That's so funny. Because of Stan Twitter. I love you, XXXXX. Oh my god. I love that. I love that. That is hilarious. I'm sorry. That's so funny. That is so funny. Why? like, which standum was it? Like, oh. Wow, I'm happy to hear that you got adopted, Darby. That's really sweet. I love children, but I've never wanted children of my own. But I've always said if I do decide to become a parent, um, I would much rather adopt than just like give birth to one. I don't know. Oh, what page am I on? Right now, I'm on page 17. This is on the PDF though. And where was I? And then here I like the last I'm at the paragraph that says a similar movement is going on before our eyes. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what everyone said. That's so cool. Wait, no. Oh, Darby, that's so cute. Oh, I'm on page 17, and I'm at the paragraph that says a similar movement is going on before our eyes. I'll give you like a second. Darby, that's literally so sweet. Oh my god. That's so sweet. Everyone describes communism like that. That's hilarious. You listened to Solange at 13? You're so enlightened. Oh my god. You're on like a whole. I was like not on your level when I was 13. I was really depressed and angry when I was 13. So that's why. I was just a very angry. Like, I was so angry when I was 13. And when I got older and I went through therapy and I learned to let go of anger, I didn't realize, like, how much, like, tension and, like, pain I was in physically from my anger. Like, it was bad. I was just. I hated the world and I hated, like, just, like, my. Like, my family situation at the time was really bad, like really bad, and I hated being 13. Oh my god. But you're cool. I think you are going to be an amazing person when you get older. Minecraft music. I know. Like no, when I was 13, I had to listen to music I had to listen to music like secretly because secular music wasn't allowed in my household. So I would listen to like the radio with my earphones on, like at 11 o'clock at night, like super duper late, to like stay up with all the popular like songs. I don't even know, but yeah, I was really into like Nicki Minaj, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga. Who else was I into in 2013? Like those are the biggest people I can think of. Probably Fun. Yeah, Fun. I loved Fun at the time. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. But yeah. All right, you found it. Awesome possum. Do you like Britney? Honestly, I've never been into Britney Spears. I don't hate her music. I've just never really been into it. That said, You Better Work, You Better Work, Bitch. That song is like my ultimate like cleaning, like get yourself together anthem. You know what I mean? Like that's so messed up. No wonder you didn't like being 13. Yeah. Yeah, that was Darby. That was literally me when I was 13. Like, I was very, like, angsty and angry. I hope you don't feel that way, though. And if you ever do, please reach out to, like, your mom or a friend or your guidance counselor at school. The kids are all right. The kids, free Britney. I completely agree. To be a big Aryanator. And then he introduced me to Bjork. I love that your brother did that. That is so awesome. Oh my god. I hope. No, you guys are chill. Like, I don't know. Because I'm 99, so technically I'm Gen Z, but like I'm really not. Like I mean I am in the sense that like I don't remember what life looks like before YouTube or Google. I literally have no memory of a life without, especially without Google. Like Google, I can't think of anything. Do you do yoga? I do not do yoga. I'm really not into it. I don't like a lot of, I don't, if if yoga instructors literally just did like the poses and the breathing, I'd be down for it. All of that, like, now imagine the light guiding from your feet all the way up to your brain. It's just like that doesn't work for me personally. And I tend to not like guided meditations. I've done so many guided meditations in my life and I do not like it. I am not a fan. What kind of workouts do you do? Child, you asking the wrong one. I'm so sorry. I have no advice for you, Comrade Brittany. Comrade Brittany. Yes, free Brittany. Yes, I have seen that meme. I've seen interviews. I've seen like compilations of Russians being asked about communism, and it's so interesting to see what they have to say. Because, in America, we're fed the whole like potato bread lines, like, no identity rhetoric, So I think it's interesting. Roller coaster videos in Hannah Montana. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, I literally remember looking up on YouTube. You guys. I remember looking up on YouTube Miley Cyrus and oh my god, Nick Jonas breakup. Is it true? Like I remember looking that shit up, y'all. I can't. Oh my god. That is so funny. This damn fly in my room is so bold. Whatever, bitch, you can stay. Oh. Darby, I'm not really into anime. I've only watched Yuri on Ice. I have seen Vampire Night, which I think is terrible. I think Vampire Night is really bad. I did not like it, and I don't know why people were telling me it was so good, because I thought it was really bad. I don't like a lot of anime tropes, so it makes it hard for me to watch anime. Like, I don't like a lot of the way the girl characters act, excuse me, in anime. Like, I find a lot of the girl archetype characters really annoying. Like, so annoying. But that being said, like, I'm not gonna throw away the whole genre because I really haven't watched a lot of it. Like, just from what I've seen, it usually doesn't really interest me. But I do like cartoons, and I don't mind watching like dubbed or subbed things. No, I meant like subtitles. Like I would rather watch something in its original language with subtitles than I would like an English dub. Have communism. Oh, and they hate socialism. Yeah, I will say, like, so where I live, there's a large Vietnamese population, and it's really interesting listening to their perspective on like communism and just things like that. It's really interesting because it's interesting hearing people's perspective just like worldwide, like because like I said, as an American, I'm constantly questioning what we've been told, like because there's just a lot of false ideas that are spread about countries around the world. You know, One Piece. My brother is into One Piece, so I think I should get into that one because he's talked about that too. Yep, that's right. That's literally right. That's why communism hasn't worked. Huh. That's so interesting. Here, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn on the heater in my room real quick. Hold up. So sorry for the background noise, but a bitch needs some heat. It's getting chilly in here. It's getting chilly in her. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Do you guys do you guys think I should try to finish the manifesto right now, or do you think I should try to do as part 2 or something? Because I have to pee. I have to pee. Yeah, Cuba is socialist. Something about that. Part 2? Yeah, I agree. Because I feel bad because I haven't, like, read a lot of it. And next time when I'll go live, I'll try to read, like, the whole thing. I'm so sorry. I just have enjoyed talking to you guys, though. Like, I'm not going to apologize for that. Do a part 2 and make this a chat video? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Alright. I'll stay around for 2 more minutes, and then I really have to pee, actually. Like, it's... My uterus is... Yeah, I was also gonna say, communism has actually never been, like, properly displayed in our society. Because it would literally require a complete breakdown of, like, especially now, like, in the world we live in. But Venezuela! That took me out. That took me out. Honestly, I do need to do a lot more research on, like, Venezuelan history. But people, like, when people bring up, like, Cuba, you know, Cuba, I never say anything. I let other people, like, correct them for me. But I'm always just like... like, whenever anyone, like, Venezuela, Cuba, like, those two are the ones that always take me out. That was so funny. I make this a chat video. I'm a professional. You should do a part 2. I'll do a part 2. I'll do a part 2. I'll do a part 2. Because, yeah, I was just really I was really chatty in this video, and I'm so sorry. And then next time, I will just read, and then I'll, like, maybe after every 3 pages, or I think next time what I'll do is after every 3 pages, I'll look up. That's what I'll do. Will you come back? I don't think I'll come back today. I think I'll plan it for another day. Should I come back today? I know, like, I enjoy, like, I get nervous live streaming, but I also enjoy it. Nah, another day. Yeah, okay. I was gonna come back another day, because I know on Sundays, like, I wanted to do this yesterday, but I felt like if I would have been announcing it on Thursday, only 2 days notice isn't really a ton of time, you know? Ooh. That part. That part. Americans are always looking at other people with shame, and it's like, have you checked your own literal backyard? That's why nationalism is so dangerous, you guys. That's literally why. Because it makes it acceptable to, like, look down on other people for no reason. Alright, y'all. I have to piss so bad. I'm about to pee my pants. I've been on live for 3 hours. I'm so sorry. I literally only read, like, a few pages. Ah! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But next time, I will do better. I swear, I'm so sorry. But also, I did enjoy, like, the open discussions. We do. We do. We think we're the center of the world. And, like, it's weird. It's not just that we think we're the center of the world. It's that we try to make ourselves the center of the world. You know what I mean? All of the West does, yes. I had fun chatting. I'm so happy that you guys have had fun with me. Thank you guys for joining. If you watched, if you commented, if you liked, thank you again. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure I thank the right person. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, is it going to show me? Damn. Ooh, that's so interesting. Oh, sorry. I'm like up close to the camera again. That's so gross. Thank you. Americans look down on other people for doing imperialism, but not us. That's what you need to know about that, period. Like, that's really what it is. We judge others for doing the same things we do to other countries. It's really backwards, honestly. But, thank you. No, yeah, I'm not trying to make, like, I'm not trying to sit here and be like, you know, there's no, evil, especially when you look at the concentration camps and everything like that in China. But yeah, that's what we do in America. We judge other people for doing the same things we would do. I don't know. Go pee pee, come back though. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. I have to finish my laundry. But like, should I wait to do a live stream until the weekend, or should I just do it in the middle of the week? Because I was trying to wait until the weekend, but we're all at home, like, for the most part, so I don't really know. I'll ask my community tab too. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really freaking appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Like, thank you for over 3K subs. I can't believe it. I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for supporting me. Like, I just I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Middle of the week. Okay, yeah. I'll try to pick, maybe I could do it like Wednesday. Maybe I'll do it Thursday or something. I'll try to do it Thursday probably. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. I have more videos planned, of course, so stay tuned. I learned a lot more. Aw, thank you, XXXXX, and you taught me a lot too, and so did Darby, and so did everyone else low. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much. Bye, y'all.